All right, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is finally over. Welcome back to the Virtua Fighter Open Championships online qualifiers. This is number 2 for North America, and this is the regional finals. And because this is such a special event, we had to do it in a special way. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shidosha, and back on the microphone, we had to get him back. That's right. Limey is in the building to show us a good time, have a good time with us here for this. This is a stack. I don't know if you've seen the bracket.
Oh, it's monstrous. Nightmare. Yeah. Worst thing to do on a Tuesday night to fight any one of these guys, and we got all 8 of them.
Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare to say the least for all of them. We'll get to our matches in a second, but real quick, I want to do a breakdown of how this is going to work out because, oh boy, let me tell you, we are in for one fantastic night. If you haven't been following the show so far, do not forget, we had our qualifiers earlier this month. Qualifier 1, the top 4, they made it to regional finals. Qualifier 2, if you saw that 2 weeks ago, you saw who made it to the regional finals this time around. And now we are finally at the regional finals. And let's not forget, whoever wins here tonight, wins the whole thing, you're going to get a nice cash prize of $1,000. Again, let's not forget, everybody who's playing tonight is already in the money. It's just a matter of seeing who's going to take home that $1,000 prize and who's going to Japan to compete in the Open Championship. So, yep, a lot going on. This is going to be a big deal tonight. And I know, Limey, I know you've been excited for quite some time, especially with this first matchup coming up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. One of my favorite matches to look out for tonight. We have Gentleman Thief, prestigious North American player, known for incredible play with Jean Akira, a bunch of characters, going up against VF Numbers, the lay face specialist, giving an incredible performance at the last qualifier. This is sure going to be an expert level of mastery demonstration. And this is only the first match. We have 3 more we need to talk about with Black Alert and Bushidto, another crazy one that we're going to have.
Yeah, it's going to be a big deal. This one's, got to remember, we got Canada in the building. Obviously, USA is always in the building. Colorado's finest. This is going to be a big kind of, I won't say coming of age, but definitely a huge showcase for these players. We don't see enough of them, especially in North America, and especially in a stacked bracket like this. But the matches don't stop there. We got more players coming out of Canada. That's right. Nobi VF, also known as VF Sega, a bunch of names. So now that I know the names, I have to say I've seen Nobi be dominant, and I'm talking about top of multiple leaderboards.
Absolutely.
If a Virtual Fighter going up against another top player in America, another person who's been on the top of the leaderboard. So Eileen representation, we got to have a shun. If it's not North America without a shun, so
that's true.
We're going to have that match happening without a shadow.
We like to party over here.
Yeah, that part. Speaking of party, let's talk about that last match.
This last match, this is one to definitely watch out for. We've got Adam Yuki, another strike first gentleman, going up against Tangleman, one of the young bloods, the new guard coming up here. This is definitely one that you're going to want to keep an eye on. Both of these players are incredibly strong, very, very different play styles, and probably one of the most important matches we have going on tonight.
Yeah, agreed. I think this match in particular, we can obviously set the tone in the storyline of the old guard versus the new school for sure. But in regards to what play style dominates, I feel like this match is going to set the tone for the rest of the tournament in general about how this is going to play out. And so another quick reminder for everybody, if you have been watching the Open Championships, you know that 4 players might have qualified out of what seems like a winner's side or a loser's side, but that's not exactly how this works here. This is a fresh tournament, okay? The regional finals is resets, which means that everybody's on the winner's side. This is best of 5, so first to 3, which means we're going to be here for quite a while. And again, another reminder, I'll say it again, no one's in loser's side just yet. We're going to start with our quarterfinals very soon, and we're going to find out who is coming, who's going to be sent to start out in losers. But yeah, this is already just that fast going to be quite the tough battle here. The first match we're going to have tonight is going to be Gentleman Thief versus VF Numbers. We were talking before we got this show started about who we expect to see out of Gentleman Thief. GT being one of the players who's probably the most favored to win this whole tournament tonight in a lot of people's eyes. But
for sure,
he's been dabbling with a lot of
characters. Second place of the original online North America qualifier.
Right. So yeah, he only losing to Hema is probably in a prime position to finally secure that spot now that Hema's no longer in the picture here. So, either way, he's going to have to get past Numbers. But the question of the night is, Are we going to see him stick with John the entire night? If you don't know, John was his original main character. That was his bread and butter from Final Showdown up until now. But we've seen him kind of play with other characters.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a question of what we're going to see. Are we going to see him stick with this? Or is he going to switch it up throughout the night?
He's got, you know, 3 out of 5. He has a couple matches to play with. If Jean isn't quite cutting it, he can switch to a couple of different ones. But we're starting it off here on the training stage. Jean's home field advantage, starting with a quick throw here and keeping the pressure up.
I like this a lot. So, you know, great. It's good to see GT with the John. I feel like he definitely has a huge fan base when it comes to him and his John gameplay. Probably easily one of the best in the country with this character. And, you know, Numbers has the reputation of being the Lei Fei of America, probably the one that everybody watches, a fan favorite of a lot of people, especially you. I know you're a Lei Fei player yourself.
Yeah, I am, and you know, you touched on it too. These are what many would consider best of the best of their characters in North America, and we've got them going up round 1 of this top 8. So that just goes to show these matches are going to be a little crazy.
That's a fact.
We're starting with this, like.
Yeah. 2 throws to kick off, and I gotta say, Numbers has been playing all day. By the way, he's been in ranked since earlier today. So
you would think he gets tired, but he gets stronger the longer it goes.
Right. So
the longer the stream's on, he gets his feet up higher and higher in his chair. Like, ooh, back throw there. Takes it 2 rounds for GT.
Yeah, just like that. And I mean, to your point, Numbers is playing at a pace where he's gonna need this play at this speed, but. When we're talking about Gentleman Thief here, if there's anybody who's just ready for anything, it seems to be him.
Yeah, you can't trick him. You can't surprise him. That's for sure.
Right.
Evade there. Side turn hit there on the punish.
Well, like he's trying to fish for something. It's not coming out. GT finding a purple flash. That was actually crazy. Another one.
The wall.
Okay,
yeah, what are we pressing for?
I like this.
You know, something important about Lei Fei here is that a lot of his stances, you're not really seeing them right now because GT is so solid on shutting that down that it forces Lei Fei, forcing Numbers to play a stand-up game.
Yeah, I like it a lot. If you get too happy or too greedy trying to force a situation where, you know, maybe you want to go in the stance, try to steal a turn that way. We saw it earlier and we're seeing it now. Just like that, you'll get a purple flash. You'll be sidestepped. You'll get counter hit, anything of that nature. And, you know, I'll keep saying it. The pace that Numbers had was good to start. But when you're somebody like GT who's playing the mid-range, who's only going for the pokes. And again, I say this every time we talk about John, but I'll keep saying it. One of his best tools is the fact that his counter hits on normal hit. His normal buttons do so much damage on counter hit.
For sure.
It's a lot. Oh, launch for a launch. I like that.
Kaisei Tento getting the launch. Evade to the side, purple.
Okay.
Another purple.
Yeah, seen it again. I see it. I like the way that Numbers wants to go about stealing turns, but again, what do you do when you're playing somebody who's more than happy to just box step around, evade dash canceling, evade crouch dashing? I don't need to commit to a button. Let me give you a chance to kind of, you know, throw yourself out of the game.
Absolutely. You've seen a lot of that 2K there from GT2, just shutting down a lot of the stance stuff that Lei Fei can do.
Right.
So super smart use of that move there.
Right, and it's causing Numbers to not just slow down.
Ooh, but we're gonna hop kick. We don't care.
Yeah, it had to happen at some point, right? And Numbers has gotten maybe 2 of those so far out of the 4 that I think 3 or 4 that he's attempted. I like it. Keep going.
For sure, bat dashing the palm.
Okay. Get himself in a plus situation. Tries to go for it again. All right, that's number 5. I don't hate it. 3K doesn't work out. I like it.
Side turn credit card.
Backdash 4-6 PK free knockdown. And at this point, I mean, GT is just forcing the side turn situation every chance he gets. And that, again, that's the benefit of playing small. He's not doing too much, so he gets the chance to box step and see those successful evade situations. It's working out.
Yeah, definitely underneath the high again. That move paying the bills right here. Jab underneath the jab.
I like it. He tries to go for the stance. 4 PK.
Flipped at the end. Oh, the guard break. Pose on him. Hey-ya.
2K. I don't want to guess. Okay, we get a back throw. We're going to get the meaty. Goes for it. Oh, I like it. And again, that's what I mean from GT. Playing so small, he can find a win in the scariest places. And just like that, he steals that round. It gets game number 2.
That was a very smart movement option there. Getting the bat dash whiff, so we get the roll, and then not going for anything guaranteed, assuming he's going to break this fuzzy. Just 2K him again. You know, simple mitts up, nothing super risky. You don't need to play that bit. You need to play compact.
Yeah, and another thing to mention, the 2K, that range is quite deceitful. So, you know, rolling in with 4-6K plus G and then backing up into a decent space where obviously a throw's not going to be an issue. Maybe you want to advance with a dash. Now you just got kicked in your foot. It just is what it is.
Yeah, and that hurts too. You ever been kicked in the foot? Don't feel good.
Getting kicked, period, doesn't feel good.
The parry.
I've kicked the fridge and hated it. So, you know what I'm saying? And that was me doing the kicking. So I don't want to be in this situation. Speaking of which, what a rough situation. No tech rolls. That's a lot of damage.
These fuzzies coming out here from GT underneath.
Another one.
Kawario.
Everything's working so far. I like the jump kick. I think it's only -5. And yeah, turn was lost there. GT spotted it. Knew what he had to do. Gets that round.
Like that. 1 round up in game 3. 2 more rounds. Gonna move on to the nets. Oh, but we did the launching throw by numbers. Puts him to the corner. No ring out threat now. We're safe.
Oh, don't press anything. Okay, good stuff from numbers. Didn't fall for the trap.
Oh, TP underneath.
Out. All right, GT playing aggressive. Another frame trap says I'm not going for it this time. I like that from numbers.
Neutral throw.
All right. No. Nope. Okay, but that's a punish. That's something. We'll take it, right?
It is something. And the sweep, putting numbers on the board for game 3.
And we've kind of seen a lot of this back and forward between numbers and GT when it comes round for round. But towards the end, he always has a way to clutch it out. And I feel like this is what it's going to be the entire night. We'll see.
We will see guard break again. Pose on him. That's number 2. Keeping track at home, I hope.
Like this, look at him. OM, just to show the confidence. It's like, look, I know you're freezing. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to walk where I want. So, yep, walk up. Now your side turn 4 PK, which is a setup for a frame trap. Then I just do what I want to do.
Right. And you're seeing that a lot here. Gentleman Thief is just putting something out, forcing the reaction from numbers, and then punishing him for it.
Yeah,
right there, the delayed on the 4K screen.
And it's not even a lot. It's just a couple of red flashes, but it adds up so fast. And it just seems overwhelming. Look at that. No rolls for you.
Ooh, we're in stance. Ooh, the parry. That's the round.
Right. But we've seen this situation before. This is the 3rd time in a row we've had a potential game for numbers, but GT closes out. Can we change this up here? Let's see.
Keeping the throw simple. Neutral throw. Lots on the sweep. Bid knee push.
Yeah, you can't test the reactions of GT. That's just
look at that. 10 seconds, the round's almost over for numbers, but he's not giving up yet. Starting with the sweeps. Arms are cannons. Force the block, evade the low.
Okay. All the patience in the world.
We didn't fancy.
I liked it. Look, all the patience in the world. GT was like, I'll just wait. You'll give up something. And he does with the whip throw, PK punish, just like that. Again, a much closer looking match than you would have expected. But GT still takes that 3-0. And again, I said this at the top of the show. I'll say it again. This is going to be one of those nights where I feel like everybody has brought their A game. They're going to be playing a stellar game of Virtua Fighter, but it's for everyone. It's just going to be close between everybody. And I'm expecting exactly that from the next match too, which is going to be looking like Black Alert versus Bushidto. Oh boy, I know you've got a chance to watch both of these players. Maybe not each other, but you've seen enough of them.
I'm a big fan of both of these players. A lot of experience fighting Blackwood, a lot of experience fighting Bushidto. Both players super invested in their characters. They know intricate details, you know, the character matchup specific information. Neither one of them is really going to surprise the other one, but I mean, this is a fight you don't see very often.
Right.
Taka versus Sarah. Sarah character, a lot of bid benefits she got from the Revo balance. A lot more prevalent now. You see it at a lot of events. Taka, another character, super different, like on a fundamental level. A lot of damage opportunities now, a lot more safer with the ability to fuzzy. So this is a really exciting match to watch because it's so different from what it used to be.
Yeah, I think you know, the history of Sarah versus Taka in general, that match is usually going to Sarah. And now with the new tools, feel like it still tips much more in Sarah's favor, to the point where, I mean, Black Alert is super happy to have this matchup. He's very confident in this one. He's like, okay, yes, bring it on. And to your point, this is definitely going to be a big test for Bushidto, who's going to have to make those adjustments to the very hit and run, very sneaky, plus frame heavy play style that is Black Alert. You know, so, you know,
but
those are going to be big deals.
We have to remember, though, there's Bushidto, and then there's Clutch Bushidto.
Yes.
That's a different beast.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a moment he'll turn it on.
Yeah.
And then it gets real scary.
That's a fact. And we've seen that in the last, especially the last Open Championship, where, you know, again, that was easily the tightest and the most clutch play we've seen. He picked his spots very well. His evasive behavior just, you know, it was spot on. And yeah, he made, anytime he got a hit, he made it count. To the point where, yeah, you really could not make as many mistakes as you maybe feel like you can against somebody like Bushidto, who is, you know, in the past known to be very, what's the word I want to look for? I don't want to call it YOLO too much. More so, he's willing to bet big, understanding that, you know, you gets that counter hit 4-6 PK, that push, it's as much as a Tetsuzanko, right? That's almost 40% of health right there. So he's willing to take that risk, knowing that if he gets that big counter hit, it's going to make up for the amount of health that he might have lost trying to find those hits elsewhere. So again, hit and run play style versus that kind of aggression, if that's how he chooses to play, it's going to be a rough one for Bushidto. But I mean, this is not a match that he didn't know was coming up, so he should be prepared. Let's see what happens.
Here we go. We're starting off early, getting a couple red flashes there. Oh, and we get the launch headbutt.
All right, I like this. He wants to play safe. Could have got a bit more damage, especially on Sarah. But I like the way he's choosing to do this. Oh, new tools he's using. I like this a lot. All right, 6-6P. It seems like it's going to be his best friend for this matchup. And Black Alert playing very slow, just like that. Wow, what a dominating performance so far.
Yeah, just Bushidto, like you said, made every hit count. Every time he touched him, he got a good grip of damage.
Right, and then on top of that, and I'll keep saying it, I like this from him. There is no rush. He can wait. He wants to see exactly what Black Alert wants to do, get his knockdowns, and then play it by there. Meanwhile, Black Alert, as we said before, it's just going to do nothing but just poke and run. Poke and run. Get the knockdowns. That is a punish. Get the pokes and run. And there you go. Right. Just like that, he takes that round.
Yeah, you didn't see much Flamingo set up there. I mean, you saw 3Ps, you saw 6Ps, you know, VF boxing, really. Nothing super crazy. Get the hit, create the space, use your range advantage.
Right.
Oh, here we go. The 9K plus G coming out. No punish on the flip tip, but we shape the baby.
Yeah, forward throw for your troubles. Does miss the headbutt punish, but it doesn't matter. The wall is not quite there, but the headbutt is, and he takes round number 2. Wow. I like that. I like that.
Round 4.
Yeah, Bushidto is playing very smart right now. Very controlled, we'll say.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think one of the things that I'm appreciating is the fact that Bushidto is more than happy to close the gap where he needs to. And that was a little risky. I don't know if that's going to kill. Oh, yep. That could be dangerous. Okay, 6-6P comes out, works in his favor. I was about to say, a chance to end the game right then and there was presented, but he misses out on the guaranteed launch setup that he had. Still finds the game and does it in quite a convincing fashion.
Yeah, very, very good performance there. We'll see what Black Alert does. Black Alert might still be feeling it out. You know, could turn on the gas right here. Start getting a little bit more aggressive. Start using those anti-Taka tools.
Yeah.
That she has. So we'll see. But game 1, solidly going to Bushidto.
That's a fact. And, you know, again, I'll keep saying this. Sarah does have a ton. That's one, for example. Getting a free knockdown off of a big punish. That's something that he's going to have to use to his favor. I like this idea. Again, slow, compact, poke where you can. Just chill. Yeah, that was a little too risky from Black Alert.
That's the signature Taka Revo special, double chop.
Agreed. 6-6P comes out. This is scary. You got to take the mix, and you could not get up in time. That's a free stomp and a steal of a round from Bushidto.
Round 2.
Yeah, excellent performance there. Here we go, round number 2. Black Alert wanting some space, and we get the punish with the Dragon Smash Cannon.
Yeah, I really like that one a lot, especially Black Alert recognizing that Bushidto likes to start with that low. It's the third, maybe the fourth time we've seen it, and this time the punish comes out. Oh, what a delay! Fourth throw comes out, the headbutt. Oh, you're gonna give it to me. I want all my damage.
So much damage on that last hit there.
Yeah.
Round 3.
And 2 rounds up in game 2 right now.
Right.
Black Alert kind of struggling to get some points here.
Yeah, really rough, but you said it at the top of the game. Bushidto, under control, is a very scary monster. And we're seeing that. Just, again, picking the spots.
Ooh, there it is right there.
I've seen a different mix-up every time so far from Bushidto. It's just how do you make the right reads here? It's scary.
Yeah, it's a hard guess here. And oh no, the stomp. Check your shoes, player.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like right now Black Alert just does not know what to look for or how to kind of tame the monster that is Bushidto. Again, he's not playing as much in his reckless nature as he usually does. Remember, we've only seen 2 solid punishes from Black Alert, where Bushidto did something and the guaranteed PPPK came out or something of that nature. That's the only time that we've seen that. Black Alert's going to have to find something. He's going to have to find a way to get on Bushidto's side or get those knockdowns and get the situation started.
Yeah, we might start having to see, a couple different Flamingo entries, the 4Ks, the 4P plus Ks, the Sabatis into Flamingo. We might have to start forcing a few more interactions there to let Bushidto have a chance to make a mistake, because right now, Bushidto's not doing any. He's playing super solid right now, and he is getting his rewards.
Right. I mean, look at, there was so much delay on that, and that combo extension was beautiful. Gonna get the free stomp. Oh man, just again, I lost for words here. I feel like the biggest bet that Bushidto has made overall has been to go with 6-6P in a lot of situations. Again, it's -8 on block. Even the follow-up is also -8, so obviously he can't duck. But it's such a stellar punish to use because it gets you a free knockdown and lets you set up a situation. It's hard to set up anything when you're getting knocked down all the time, and that's what Black Alert is dealing with.
For sure. But we're starting it off here with the throw, get a knockdown. Keeping the pressure up, staying close now. He's not backing up as much.
Right.
And we get the float there on the bid body into the guard break. Snap the neck.
I like this a lot.
4 2Ps. He said, I'm going. It's my time.
Hey, listen, it works. It's a mix-up.
For sure. No one expects the 4th 2P.
Yeah. I got hit by all of those.
Headbutt.
I like it. Goes for the safe bread and butter combo. Gets the forward throw. That's already a huge life lead, but he's going to have to back away from that wall. Opts not to. All right.
Go 4K.
2P. Doesn't want to deal with Flamingo. I love that a lot.
Ooh, evades the guard break.
Too. Oh.
Ooh. Big evade.
That's a knockdown.
Knockdown.
Doesn't tag.
So much extra damage there. Talk is so big. He gets the scrapes.
Oh, he tries the 2P. Oh, that's a punish. He doesn't get the punish off the knockdown. That's so unlucky. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's tough to see, but if a down attack happens and you block it, you have a short window, but you can punish that. So no problem. It doesn't matter now. I'm doing the yapping and combos are happening.
Hey, that's bars right there.
I didn't mean to do that.
Here we go, creating the space. Floated there. Set up on the stomp again. Check your shoes. Put him to the corner.
The launch. Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Nice punish. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, the whiff! And he was ready
so
to check it with something. That is so unlucky for Black Alert. Wow.
Bushidto poised to take it in a 3-0 in this set. Big evade there. Floats for it. Goes for the belly again. Doesn't tech into it.
Ooh, that's into that.
Ooh, this is gonna be mean to the green. This is gonna hurt.
In the sweep. Another sweep. No punish.
Get up.
Side. Go for the throw. Oh, tries to get the push. Oh, 4PK comes out the step.
That's gonna be it.
Oh my goodness.
We might gotta watch out for Bushidto for the rest of the night. If he's playing like this the whole time.
boy, yes, I feel like Bushido definitely set the tone with that. I mean, it went from, and I did have a chance to chat with Bushido. It went from him being very nervous and worried about this matchup to 3-0 in what was such a commanding performance. I mean, I think the biggest sell for him was that 6-6P. When we saw him playing in the, and I really do like this adjustment. I want to talk about it real fast. When we saw him playing in the regional finals qualifiers, we saw him get those sidestep situations with, the successful evade, and we saw him go for 3-3P plus K and other big launches. And in most scenarios, he got punished so heavily for it. So to see him remember that and decide to go for, again, not the most damage, but when you get to force not only a knockdown, but a free turn stealing situation, like as we saw, and set that up, I mean, that's a big deal. It definitely made it easier for him to keep some of that life lead that he had half the time. So, yeah, great stuff to Bushido.
Yeah, and another point, too, that he really showed off well tonight that you mentioned is his choice of when to press, what to press with. Every single interaction was a different choice. It was a different lane. Black Alert couldn't find the rhythm, couldn't find the through line for his offense. And because of that, Bushido just got so many hits that you don't normally see someone like Black Alert give up.
Right. And that's a fact. And, and I'll keep celebrating Black Alert for this. He's definitely one of the craftiest players in North America, especially with Sarah. The way he goes about setting up situations, getting you to freeze. Remember, most of the buttons that Sarah has going into Flamingo, those are plus, meaning it's still her turn. So getting somebody to freeze and then do what you want is such a big deal. But I'll just keep saying it, because Bushido played so micro, and because he was able to find the side steps where he needed to and get those knockdowns, it was never a problem for Bushido. So again, great stuff to him. And the madness doesn't stop, man. We got Crazy Drunk versus Nobi next, which means
madness is a good word. Madness is a good word for this one.
Like it, yeah.
Definitely some insight into the inner workings of the VF player you're going to see on this one.
For sure.
And it's not going to make any sense. I'm just going to let you know at home right now. You're going to see some choices that don't really equate to what you would think to see.
Agreed. And so now the big question is in regards to Nobi. I mean, I think it's a shoo-in. We're definitely going to see the shun coming from Crazy Drunk. It's a fan favorite. We love to see it. Again, we talked about crafty players. Crazy Drunk is still definitely one of the craftiest players you will see with Shun D. But the big question is Nobi going to stick with Eileen here? I think that would be a fantastic choice. I'm not against that. I do feel like Shun has a lot of moves which low profile and get away from what Eileen may want to do. But the way Nobi goes about monkey flipping and setting up all of these other scenarios, it might be a little bit problematic for Crazy Drunk to deal with here. But also, let's not forget, for those that don't know, Nobi VF, aka VF Sega, has an arsenal of characters that play at that same level. So it's just going to be up in the air in regards to what we're going to see here. I don't know what to expect, but I know it's going to be a crazy match for sure.
Definitely, absolutely. This is going to be one heck of a ride.
As we wait for these two to get in, let's not forget, this is 3 out of 5. The players that you saw lose, they are not out yet. Everybody started in on winner's side. So on loser's side, we will see BF Numbers versus Black Alert a little bit later. But we're not quite there just yet. We need to see who's going to make it into winner's semifinals between these two. And then coming up next, we're going to have Adam Yuki versus Tangleman, which is going to be another one of those matches that's going to set the tone for this tournament. And it looks like we're ready. All right. Oh boy, what a stage to start with. I don't know. This is scary. If I'm Eileen, I'm scared to be on this stage personally.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, this matchup underway. 2P comes out. All right, I see the throw. Oh, the launch on wake up. Great timing. Gets the knockdown. This is already a rough situation to be in, especially if you're Crazy Drunk. Really low on life. Back against the wall, quite literally. And you only have, you don't have any drinks to start with. Yeah, this is going to look a little bit rough here.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Get round 2 started. Low comes out, PPPK. The new stuff with Shun, that makes that scary. That's a free knockdown. I like this. Not the best punish, but it is something. Crazy Drunk gets something. Mid comes out, playing that mid-range, and this is the sweet spot. This is where Crazy Drunk really wants to be, because he gets to pick his pokes and get the knockdown. Why does the poke matter? Because he lets him sit down and get some drinks. Unfortunately, he finishes the string, so he won't get it there. But it's all good.
Round 3. Ready, go!
All right, next round starts. -10 low, PPPK again, and again, I'll keep calling it out. That's that new buff. More drinks come out, range is created. We're not quite at Choan range just yet, but we're getting there. Oh, I don't even think that's Sabaki. That was actually crazy. Low, high, lay down. We do lose a drink, but we make ourselves safe. All right, another throw. A lot of damage. Free launch.
Nice punish there by Crazy Drunk.
Yeah, right on time. Gets the knockdown and was able to actually sit and get the drink. So now we've got Choan, we've got Slide, we've got a few good buttons at our disposal here. Caught standing still again.
Here we go, Dante tip. Oh, we get the throw.
I like it. Oh, tried to Sabaki again, but it was a little bit too slow. And we've got pressure. I don't think this is going to take any drinks, though. So, okay, cool. We do get the round. We're tied up. 10 drink Shun. This is backdash Choan range here.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to be careful. One of the best launches in the game.
That's a fact. Oh, no tech roll. And I get a mix. All right. I back up. Free whip punish. Jabs. I'm not going to let you do what you want to do. I'm doing Psycho Crusher. You're at the wall, which means I get that mix up, which is totally fair, by the way, I think. And Crazy Drunk steals that game back. I like that. Good, good, good.
Yeah. Crazy Drunk getting game 1 over Nobi. Here we go. We're going to Aurora now. We have half fence. These are breakable, so there could be a threat of renown. Eileen, definitely a character you have to worry about for renown. A lot of renown opportunities here, especially on high fences too. So we'll see if Nobi can capitalize on that.
Yeah.
But we're starting early. Crazy Drunk not giving them a chance.
Yeah, I like this idea. Keeping the pressure up. I was going to talk about how Shun has the ability to create some space here, but that's not quite the way Crazy Drunk likes to play. He'll get in your face and really set up some scary situations, force you to have to guess. I really like that. The punish, though, does not come out. That's unlucky, but it's all right. Oh, the
Here we go, side turn.
Knockdown. Oop. Lots happening. Okay. Low hot. The drinks. Oh, a challenge. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Here we go, starting with the 1P. Run up, 10 drinks. We're getting 4 more.
I like 14. Psycho Crusher. I like it a lot. Oh, the grab doesn't work out. Probably one of the better situations to be in if you're Crazy Drunk, where you can just, you know, get a quick launch, get out of this situation, get the easy mid. Excuse me, that's a low, and then get to 19 drinks.
Round 3.
Yeah, that's a huge number. Crazy lead for Crazy Drunk on that.
Yeah, you gotta love it. All right, side turn mix-ups, all of that kept Crazy Drunk side turn. Oh, I really like that. Finally, he woke up with nothing. We've seen Nobi try to go for a crush a couple of times, and this time around, the Choan is there. Just like that.
Yeah.
We've got 2 games. Yeah, Crazy Drunk's doing what he wants to do. Partying. I really, really like that crouch dash fuzzy guard into the Choan to get that launch. That was just smooth stuff.
For sure. Very, very dominant performance by Crazy Drunk so far. Nobody's got to turn on the gas if he wants to make something happen.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it looks like he will switch characters. As I said before, I'll keep saying it. Nobi, somebody who's definitely very well seasoned with multiple characters. So this character switch doesn't come to any surprise. But the question is, how well does Nobi know this matchup as compared to Crazy Drunk? Let's not forget, besides the fact that he himself, Crazy Drunk himself, plays Lei Fei as an alternate character, I feel like he plays, if there's anyone that plays VF numbers the most, it's Crazy Drunk. So he's definitely going to know, at the very least, the Lei Fei matchup. But is he ready for what Nobi has to offer? Let's see.
Let's see. And here we go. Game 3 starting off. See what happens.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, as we get started. Yeah, I was gonna say at that point you could just hold it. That's a guaranteed punish once it comes out. So you could just hang, whatever, it's fine. Oh, but I like this idea already. We're getting to the side. We're mixing things up. Forward throw comes out. I mean, that's a whole lot of guard button holding right there that we're seeing from Crazy John. And it's not paying off right now, but it's all good as we keep this going.
For sure.
Oh, that's punishable? Nothing? Oh, unlucky. Okay, the launch. I'm not guessing. Mule kick to settle things. Another low high, and I'm staying in there. Oh, he's all over the place. He's making me dizzy. But he gets the, okay, he gets the jab finish, which is great. That'll put him at 7 drinks. I was wondering how he was going to finish that combo to get those drinks at the end. I like what he did. PP comes out, the mid, gotta respect it. Crazy Drunk does. The free knockdown, yep, that is punishable. Slide. Oh, doesn't get a chance to lay down like he wants to, but he will get the mule kick. All right, knockdown, I'm staying in. Tries to fish again with the mule kick, but it doesn't work out. Right. Oh, no count, that was a counter hit, could have launched, doesn't see it, but does get some, okay, gets 2 drinks out of it. It's something. And now Crazy Drunk is down to 2 drinks. Ooh, great launch. Another drink. Wall is there. All right, gets another drink. Lots of wall. And I mean, this is turning into something else here. Can a neutral throw get him back into the game? I mean, we've got 3 drinks. Low high comes out. No punish. Oh, in the mix. Neutral throw again. Okay. Things are getting a little interesting. Crazy Drunk is not giving up here. Wow, what a catch. And Nobi's on the board just like that. All right. As we get ready for our next game. And just like that, Nobi with 1 switch already almost back on the board. This is what I like to see.
Round 1.
Open stage, Crazy Drunk has a little bit of space to work with now, and maybe that's the adjustment we'll see from him. And although he does love to play aggressive, maybe what he'll want to do is create some space. Oh, he gets a launch from that far, free knockdown. Chance for a mix-up. Gets the sway back into the high. Up, side turn, gotta guess. Oh, the mid, the chase. I mean, at this point, Nobi is just in there and manages to steal that round right back.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Get ready for the next round. Everything's whipping so far. All right, but he gets the mid. Finally, he catches. I don't know if that was a failed evade or attack. I saw a red flash. Might have been an attack. I caught ducking this time around. It's more damage. All right, Crazy Drunk in a great position so far. Low high comes out. He can sit and drink. That'll put him at 14 to start the next round. I mean, this is looking like a done deal right here. We'll have to see. We're not out of it yet. Okay. Reversal to start. Oh, forward throw comes out. Free Cho-on. All right, mix-up time. Low high. Oh, this is looking rough for Nobi here. But we've seen him come back from other things. Oh, that's a dangerous way to finish the round. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for Nobi. He could have actually tech rolled. Well, he did, but he couldn't survive. That's so unlucky. K comes out, the slide, nothing. That was a bit risky from Crazy Drunk. Going for a Cho-on after that. It's disrespectful. He need a knockdown for his trouble, and then a back throw. Maybe he has a chance to close this out. He's got to be careful. Another touch like that, and it could be over just like that. There it is. Yeah, just as soon as you play so much Shun, before you know it, you forget that he has that move once he has enough drinks. Free safe launcher. And the game is over just like that. But a great showing from Nobi. Fantastic adjustments made by him to get to where he got. We won't see the end of Nobi just yet. He'll be on loser's side awaiting the winner of the next match, which is going to be Adam Yuki versus Tangleman. And as we said before, this is probably one of the premier matches. Definitely one that was talked about in the most on social media. This match is a big deal. Old guard versus the new school, without a shadow of a doubt. Two completely different play styles. Tangleman being somebody who really loves to apply pressure and force people to make gruesome mistakes. Before you know it, you'll be playing at his pace and he will cook you, which is really, really tough to deal with sometimes. Then you're playing against somebody like Adam, who also likes to do the same thing, but has a very, very different method to it. There's places where he likes to stop and freeze. And then there's some times where it just feels like he's in your head. He knows exactly what you want to do and when you want to do it. So he will let you burn yourself with his fantastic defense and then just cook you there. So again, super strong defense versus somebody who loves to push the initiative. That's what I'm expecting to see in this match. It's going to be a lot for sure. And we're not wasting any time. We're getting right into it. All right, this is the big one. As you see, two NA elites. They've seen a top 8 before. And one of them wants to see that trip to Japan. Let's see who can make it out on winner's side to start this tournament off. All right, go to sleep. I like it. I like the elbow, P plus K. Evade crouch dash. Back throw again. And then down attack. He saw that he wasn't going to roll or do anything from the last time he got that go to sleep, and then he takes that round.
Ready, go!
All right, round 2. 4-6P comes out. I like it. A little bit of space created for Tangleman. Oh, wow, okay. What a way for Adam to keep somebody honest. Those 2 Ps, the delayed mids, the delayed throws. That was a neutral throw. Looking for something, finds it. Tries to go for the destruction wave. It doesn't work out. Same with the hit throw. That's a free punish. PK only. That could have been dead. That might bite Tangleman in the butt. Let's see. Oh, no. As you go into round number 3.
Ready, go!
Oh, the launch. Interesting way to start. More patience from Adam. Again, not forcing the issue. Picking his spots. Tangleman getting what he wants when he wants it. So much aggression.
Definitely, definitely. Here we go. Poke him with a low kick. Scooping him on the end. And Tangleman, point on the board.
Yeah, he hasn't let up at all. He's like, you know what? Listen, I know this isn't going my way. I'm going to do what I want to do. And Adam, so happy to deal with this. He said, fine, do what you want. I've got an answer for all of it.
Yeah. We don't run up elbow. Go to sleep again. Knee to the jaw.
Just every time I do what I want is what Tangleman says, and Adam says, well, let me show you what that really looks like. All right, 2P when I want to, and it's just every time you think he's gonna do something, he just puts a stop sign out, and then he just snatches you. Go to sleep.
Yeah, no, I mean that's Adam though, right? I mean he's been doing that 10+ years. Saying, no, I'm going to play. Mom said it's my turn. You're
Real
going
scary.
to sit down. You get the broken controller with the busted joystick, and we're going to play.
It makes no sense because it's like the way he's playing. Again, he's known as probably one of the iron defenders. He is the iron defense of America. But the way he plays, it's Tangleman that's getting hit with counter hits. He's getting caught with the red flashes. So clearly he's catching Tangleman in places where he wants to be aggressive. And that was, what a hell of a guess right there, that 6K.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, I say it every time, but it really is so inspirational. Adam told me when I was learning this game, if you have to guess, so do they.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
You know, that really shaped me who I am today.
I love it. I love it. You saw the jab 4 throw?
Yeah, you know he's on it now. He's pulling out his bag of tricks.
No!
That's a ring out if I've ever. Oh no, good tech.
Destruction wave!
Trying to
Double
fix
hammer?
it.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. This is like this slow methodical bullying right now. That's what we're seeing.
I mean,
Alright,
that's
2P comes
that
out.
should be it right there. Here we go, 2P back throw. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh,
we're gonna see like a 2P bad dash knee push. I'm calling it right now.
You calling it? Oh, 6K, whatever. I don't even care, bro. Okay, I have to call it because it's the funniest thing. The places where he's putting out that 6K, have been in such unorthodox and strange spots, but he's making the read that, okay, I think he wants to press now. I don't think he wants to stand still anymore. I'm gonna let this rip. And it's hit, I think, 3 out of 4 times, 2 out of 3 times that he's thrown it out so far. It's just the silliest looking places to put out 6K.
Yeah.
And they're working.
Yeah, you're like, what on earth is he doing? And he's right every time. Every time.
Or normal hit, by the way. I want to clear that up. So it's catching a step or a walk or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
these aren't buttons didn't beat by other buttons.
Right.
Oh, here we go,
2P.
2P, backbreaker.
I like it. Oh, punished. Oh, misses
Oh,
460.
A little late.
The wall's
and the
there,
toe
3K. Side turn, free
This is
back.
gonna hurt.
A lot of damage, yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets the sweep, tries to get something else side turn. 2P, duck and glow. That is the 4th time he's done that, and it's worked. I don't like it.
Mom said it's my turn to play.
I don't like it. I don't. Unplug the sticks.
This is what peak
cheap
BF
behavior.
looks like. Everybody.
Insanity. Duck and low again. Yeah, okay.
Oh, tried to call out an Abare there, but gets thrown for his troubles.
For sure.
Ducks
Oh,
underneath the
there we
string, but
go.
Tangleman sending his own elbow now.
I like this. All right, this is
Whoa!
madness.
I've never seen that low counter hit like that. That's crazy. We get the combo though. We got the punish this time. You can't do it anymore. Over. Not under.
I like that. This, okay, Tangleman, I think it's had enough of enough. This is it. He's like, all right, I'm sick of what is happening here. And I don't blame him. I will say there are some places, of course, where some punishes were missed. And this is, okay, this is kind of the staple thing that Adam likes to do. He's going to turn it up, go a little crazy, all of a sudden. As before, you know, again, he was picking his spots. Now you've seen Adam betting with so many big buttons.
Mm-hmm. He's dialed in. He's honed in. He's found the timing that Tangleman wants to go for. He's trying to make it hurt, though. But Tangleman, no slouch here. Gets max damage here. Calls out the no-tech. Gets that little low shoulder there. Takes the round.
Yeah, I like this. And before you know it, by the way, kind of hard to notice, but Tangleman did slow down just a wee bit. Not too much, obviously, but he's trying to catch something from Adam, who's also adjusting in real time. So it's kind of throwing Tangleman off. But now Tangleman has found his groove. He gets the shoulders, back throw broken. ECD off the delay. Look at this. I like the way Tangleman's playing.
Yeah, but that life lead is almost gone. And we get that with the low swipe, though. Tangleman putting his point on the board.
He ran up so disrespectfully. Did you see the way Adam ran? Like, no, my side get the place like, you know, I'm unplugging the stick. I'm playing the game. You're not gonna just play the whole time. Tangleman on the board. I like this. I like this. Here we go.
Here we go. Broken house, go home field advantage. Breakable walls, bid full walls here. Hopefully we see a wall combo, because if we do, those are gonna hurt.
Round start 3K from Adam. I'm calling it now. 3K.
1K. I'm calling it.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, okay.
We both guessed wrong. Dang it.
He's too good. He's missing all 3 of us.
Yeah, we got blended. All right, plus frames. Adam stealing turns. 2 Ps. I was gonna say he's gonna start throwing, but he didn't start throwing. Tangleman started throwing. All right, plus again.
Put in the desk. Good break.
The wall's not there though. Unlucky.
Unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, goes for it again. Looking for it a 3rd time. No, get off me. Oh, he just ran up and kicked him. The time for pretense is over.
Somebody is sick and tired. I like this play from Tangleman. This is the sick and tired play right here.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, front back breaker. Forward throw comes out. I like it. Okay, go to sleep.
Whoa.
We're just mixing it up. PKP. Adam going a little bit too aggressive. I don't know why that didn't punish. That's a bit heartbreaking. But
yeah, a little unfortunate. But it's all right. We still going.
Right, still a chance at life here. All right. Elbow, more elbows. All right, Adam adjusting, playing a lot more aggressive. It's like sides have switched a little bit here. Now Adam is the hyper aggressor here. All right, 2P ducking low. Yep, he did lose his turn. Tangleman recognizes that. All right, 6K, there it is.
Not so much damage on that counter hit. Jeffrey is a powerful man. You don't want to get hit by him like that.
Oh,
Side throw.
Side throw. That's so unlucky. All right, one more chance here
Round 4.
for Tangleman. He's got to come back, get 2 rounds. P plus K to start from Adam. And a neutral throw. Just ordinary. He's just playing ordinary VF until you don't expect it, and then he busts out with a knee.
I feel another token. No, the cheeks. No. The weight. The weight of the world.
Wilder. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Jeffrey got McWild.
He got McWild. Okay. So that is I gotta catch my breath for a second. That was a wild match that we just saw.
That's a certified Adam Yuki moment.
Okay. The reason why Adam is so fantastic is his ability to switch gears the way that he does. That's what makes him strong, right? So we saw Tangleman wanting to press with the aggression, and then every time Tangleman wanted to do that, the stop sign came off. 2P. And then Tangleman adjusted his playstyle, and then for whatever reason, Adam just turned the gears up a notch and went hyper aggressive, started getting counter hits and all of that stuff. That has been probably one of the more wilder matches we saw to see who stays on winner's side. With that, we do have our winner semi established. So real quick, I want to tell you guys who's going to be live. We're going to have Gentleman Thief versus Bushidto. That'll be the first match that we see. Then we're going to have Crazy Drunk versus Adam. A lot of strike first on that top side.
A lot of strike first.
And then on the loser side, we're going to have BF Numbers versus Black Alert. That's going to be a great match to see. And then Nobi versus Tangleman to wrap out the loser side top 8. So that is what we're going to see. But before we get into that, we're going to take a quick break, catch our breath, just kind of, I'm not going to lie, all of those 6Ks and shenanigans knocked the wind out of me. So I'm going to go get some water. And then when we come back, more VF action for you guys. So stay tuned.
Peggy 12.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Virtua Fighter Open Championship NA qualifiers. This is regional finals, and let me tell you, the matches are not slowing down whatsoever. We are getting started with our next match. It's already going to be a doozy. As we said before, it's going to be Gentleman Thief on winner's side versus Bushidto also on winner's side. These guys are going to be moving on to see who makes it into the winner's finals. Thoughts, opinions, concerns? Tell me how you feel about this match coming up.
This match is going to be what I like to call boring in the best way.
That's a fact.
This is going to be boring in the best way. GT is not going to let Bushidto do any shenan before, during, or after.
Yeah.
And so Bushidto is, of course, going to have to play stand-up game. GT, we already know, master of defense. So expect to see a lot of blocking, a lot of just elbows, a lot of just jabs. Maybe every once in a while, you know, he might spice things up a little bit and send a launch, but this is going to be a very compact game. This is going to be range -1.
Yeah,
how
that's
close
a
they're going
fact.
to be playing on that.
That's a fact. I mean, don't be surprised. The way you play this matchup is just get to Taka's side, get those pokes, and then on top of that, having the reactions that Gentleman Thief has. If you whiff with Taka, you're dead. Free knockdown, free damage, and then you still have to guess and get back up, which is already the toughest thing in the world to do. So yeah, mid-range pokes, expect to see a lot of that. Bushidto's still is just gonna have to hold the fort, get the damage where he can, mix things up as much as he can, and just don't get flustered by the aggression.
Oh,
That's
get
all he
off me.
can do.
There's the side, like you said. Purple flash coming out.
2K comes out, really good sweep, back throw, break. It's just new. And that's what I mean. 4K is literally the superpower in this match. If it hits, it's an easy hit confirmed into so much damage off the ground.
Yeah, that's like
Because
50,
Taka
60
can't
at
tell.
least.
Yeah.
Ready,
So,
go.
we'll see more of that. 6K comes out, 2P, I don't want to guess. More delays. All right,
Full
takes the
charge
hit.
there.
I like this idea. All right, no duck, 6P looking for something off the delay. And there's that hit confirm again.
You see right there, GT playing so close, he can see what Bushidto had stuck in his teeth for lunch. You know, no range game here, not letting Bushidto get, you know, those bat dash 3-3P plus Ks or those bat dash knees.
Right.
You know, playing
Press.
super tight.
That's a fact. Double chop. All right. Oh, he goes for max damage. Doesn't want the mix. Gets a forward throw.
The coconut sound effect. Sweep the leg.
PP 6P 4K. Oh, interesting decision from GT, and probably the only big bet he's made so far. Not a huge like big bet, but you know, a whiff high, a little dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. Counter hit on the 5K for Bushidto, trying to look for a ring out opportunity on that, but Gentleman Thief not giving it. Armor.
Oh, okay, I got one for you, too, buddy. What's
there's
up?
the knee. No throws for you.
No one's blocking. I like it.
No one's blocking. We're tired of it. Forget what I said earlier. The G button is not on the stick.
Oh, nobody wants to block, and I understand why. The danger is, you know, getting the guard situation, getting hit with the throw vortex. Both of them said, I want to challenge that, and both of them picked the prime time to do so. This wasn't a mash. Those were both just really, really good reads, but I love it. It just looked like madness.
Here we go to the terrace. Dinner and a show for these fine folks here on the glass floor.
Yes.
Trooper roll coming through. Back throw. Roll into back throw. He's putting him in the spin cycle.
Oh, the sweep and the charge, but he misses it. Oh,
Belly.
Oh. Wait a
Oh, let it rip.
Wait.
No time. We don't have time.
Commentary here. I'm just cackling. This is
We
insane.
don't have time, Shidosha. Round 2.
All right, knockdown. Listen, okay. Who cares about guarding? Bump this. I'm sending it. Do something about it.
Splat at the
comes
wall.
out.
Good block.
Okay.
Lets it rip. So much damage on there. Gets hit by the guard break. Takes less damage.
So double knockdown. We're doing it. We're just gaining it.
Sits its feet.
Hey, you didn't get up. You get a free stomp. That's great stuff from Bushidto. All right. I can catch my breath now.
Yeah, get it together. You have like 2 seconds before it starts again. Here we go. Back dash 4KB into the follow up.
Oh, the red.
We're swinging now. We're swinging now.
I mean, what do you do? What do you do when 4K comes for you? It's just the game.
Sweep
Chop
the
the
ankles.
leg. He's looking for a ring out. I like this from Bushidto. He's trying to find a ring out. That's his win condition.
The patience from GT though, he doesn't care. He lets the 2KK rip.
I know GT's smiling because that's something I would do to him. I'm just looking for the win condition. Back throw in the 6-6P, raw 6-6P, both things you have to deal with. GT says, I'm just going to hold back, and I'm going to stand block.
Rip it in. Ted's into it, and we get the knees.
He comes out, 4K, 6-6P. It's just not working out, and understandably so.
He's taken, what, 8 directions, 3 buttons? We got 3 directions, 2 buttons.
Right.
He's significantly fewer choices to make.
Few. And he, again, doesn't have to go crazy. Any little mistake you made, besides the fact that, and I'll keep saying it, those counter hits hurt so much from John. Just any little whiff, any chance to hit confirm 4K into that P to get that free knockdown, he's going for it. On top of that, if you whiff, 4KP is coming. Free knockdown. It's Christmas right now.
That being said, Bushidto can rob on this stage on the taco, but we start with the guard break, the one instance of the G being used. Never again. We evade. They're blocked by Bushidto.
4KP plus. He knows it. Yeah, GT in full control right now. He's doing what he wants to do, setting up the situations that he wants.
Whiff throw into headbutt works twice. So nice.
Unlucky combo drop there. That combo does work on both positions on John, but unfortunately it just drops. So he doesn't get the ring out that he potentially could have gotten. GT steals that round.
Ready, go!
There you go, looking for the scoop.
Right, boom, boom. Yeah, GT doesn't miss that. Another punish. All right.
Counter hit.
Oh, lets it rip. He doesn't even think about trying to block. So he's just going to box step and do something. 4PP again. No stepping for you. 2P.
Tries to catch throw, but gets jabbed for his troubles.
I like the idea too. He was trying to catch a crouch dash fuzzy guard, but again, with that amount of life, and I think honestly, GT has already decided I'm just not gonna block if I don't need to. That's 2P rip and says, yeah, I dare you to get the counter hit.
Absolutely. There it is again. 4KP into the follow-up. So much damage. Oh, caught you ducking. Headbutt.
Oh, it drops again. So unlucky.
Look for a Tai Chi, but GT knowing to shut that down.
Not there. 4P, a low,
and that's it.
Painful. And that's just, again, how it goes. Live by the 4K, die by the 4K. That's the nature of the beast. This is not too much to say about this matchup. It's really, really bad for Taka. And then if there's somebody who studied the matchup more than anybody, it's definitely Gentleman Thief. He's had to play that one a lot. So great stuff to him. Again, I know a matchup that he's really confident playing. He moves on into that winner's final side, but don't worry, Bushidto will be seen later on in the loser's side. Coming up next, more strike first action. This one's got a pretty fun story to it. We'll get into it in just a second. We've got Crazy Drunk versus Adam Yuki up next. Only one person can make it to winners finals. Thankfully, it's going to be an all strike first winners final. So I know Tone and the rest of the crew.
They're excited.
They're all happy for sure. They're already happy.
Time.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But this matchup, I don't know if you remember what happened last time, Limey, but we had a run where Crazy Drunk was just kind of steamrolling Adam, and then one day things just clicked and the redemption happened.
Right.
Whoo, baby. Like just like that. Adam just turned it up, and it was such a dominated performance. The question is, will the tides turn tonight?
We'll have to see. This is a match we've seen, 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Team strike first matches. You know him, you love him. I got a chance to talk to Adam a little bit at the LA gathering with VF, and this is a match that he is, not super confident in, just because there's so much history between him and Crazy Drunk,
right?
That they know each other on such an intimate level on how they play, that it can really go either way. So like you said, we will see who the wins favor
right
in this one. And
yeah,
it's sure to be exciting no matter what.
Yeah, that's a fact. Gonna be a tough call.
Never. The Half-Life gone. Okay, now we can start.
Ducking low 50-50.
Now we can start
yeah,
over.
we're gaming.
Start over.
Yeah, that's it. Just like that front back breaker. I don't know. I feel like between him having to fight Crazy Drunk and between him having to fight Denkai as well, he's had to fight some pretty stellar monster chuns in North America. So you would think that would make him kind of accustomed to and comfortable with this matchup. looking like it so far. He's slowly picking his spots, forcing Crazy Drunk to make use of 0 drinks.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's a lot of drinks right here, though. Where it sits,
like
Cho-On unlocked.
Yeah. Gets the low. All right.
Ooh.
No drinks from this one, but that's good. 3K comes out. Patience tries to find something. So luckily, not a lot of drinks for Crazy Drunk. I mean, 9 is still technically a lot of drinks, but it could have been a lot worse for Adam in this situation. But he's still gonna have to deal with Cho-On. He's still gonna have to deal with some good throws.
We might have to deal with the old man torpedo.
Right.
We have the sweep. We have the Cho-On with the follow-up. The throw has been taken away, though. We no longer have back throw.
Right.
And we're trying to get rid of more as we can.
Right.
With that sweep coming out.
Oh, the low high comes out. The kick. All right, 2K. Ooh, could have killed.
Good fuzzy.
We'll get a drink. Probably wanted something else to get some drinks. Maybe a front back breaker would have taken 2. But it doesn't matter. Throw's a throw. He got what he could, and he takes the round. He needs to Cho-On in the next one.
Yeah. Oh, good block on the side kid. Creating some distance. Rolling on the dirt.
The low. Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't seen that low at all so far from Crazy Drunk, so it's good to see it there.
We're going up to 14. Yeah.
He wanted to finish with a poke so he can get those drinks. He does. 14 drinks in. Final round for Crazy Drunk. Or just in general, actually. And this is where you want to be. Yeah. Low fence. Cho-On range. I mean, you can get a lot of things going here.
And Adam is not having it, putting out the stop signs again. Shutting it down. Get off me. Evades the torpedo, throwing cheap.
All right, plus, gotta respect it. PKP, PP. Very slow, methodical. He just doesn't want to get forward thrown. That's what he's looking for. 2P in the elbows. Neutral throw comes out. I mean, the situation is about the same here.
We can start burning a couple of these for some really scary moves here. Let's see if we do it.
How is Adam staying? How is Adam staying in this long? But Crazy Drunk finds a sweep where he needs it. He just lets it rip, and it pays off. That would have been a very painful match to lose if I was Crazy Drunk. So good of him to stay as diligent as he could, close that out, and
with
not
such
let
a slow, risky move to close it out too.
Yeah. I think that was a great option. I mean, we saw Adam like the pause, freeze for a second, and before you know it, just that sweep when you're not even thinking about, you're thinking about the jabs and maybe the elbows that come out, so you want to evade. You're not thinking about the super slow low.
Oh, big scoop kick.
All right, the damage. That one drink he got is gone, and he is going to sleep.
He is going to keep him sober tonight. We got work in the morning.
It is Tuesday. All right, elbow comes out, one drink off. Adam takes the first round.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Ooh, here we go again. At 50-50. This time not off the duck and low, but off of a 2P. Back throw.
Run up, change the throw direction just to make sure they're awake.
Ooh, he tried to go for the triple gut kick. Did you see that?
Gosh.
That was so disrespectful.
Yeah. Ooh.
Get a drink, get a drink. There you go. Okay,
There we go.
Don't forget to get that last drink. That was a soft knockdown, a soft kill. So still airborne, can still get some damage after that. And he does.
Wait, and there's the new stream.
So good.
So good. Here we go.
All right, opts
Gets
for
a back
damage.
throw.
Doesn't want any drinks, so he goes for the back throw. That's right.
Excellent.
All right, and he gets the knockdown.
We're
Okay,
getting 5.
he didn't want that side step. That is a bit unfortunate, but 5 drinks is still good. Can't complain.
Yeah. No, he definitely made something happen here. You know, we're not quite at the magic numbers that we like. We are now, though.
That's a fact. Cho-On's available. I think he's got another back throw that gets him drinks. A lot of great options.
We're getting some more there. Up to 14 again.
Right.
We have a lot of options available. We have new stream cancels. We have more damage. We have counter hit launches. We have a better throw game. Very scary. You have to be aware of
Let's not
it.
forget about those safe launches too. He can burn some meter if he wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. And better tracking moves as well.
That's a fact.
Just all around much
What a
stronger
punish!
with it. Adam, however, nobody told Adam that he's stronger when he has drinks. Adam said, "I don't know about that."
Yeah, I don't give a gosh darn. All right, I'm doing what I want to do. All right, Mr. Drunk Man. I like it. What a way to close that out. Just big boots and feet
That's right.
everywhere. Like it.
And here we go. Staying on the glass. We're going to be slipping and sliding. And we're 1-1 in the second winner semis match.
Here we go.
Oh, donkey kick. We're getting 5 right off the bat.
He tried a destruction wave. That was so disrespectful. That would have been
That's a lot of damage and some drinks too.
That was the slowest. That was the slowest forward throw churn I've seen in a long time. I don't know why. That made me smile. That was very elderly of you, Adam. I like it, man. I like it.
That's what happens when you have these on Tuesday. You know.
Round 2.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah.
All right, 9 drinks in. 9 drinks in.
Go.
Has a mix up to deal with.
Almost half life gone for Adam right here, though.
Walk up neutral. I like it. Gut punch. No counter hit. Tried to fish for one, though. Doesn't work out. Oh, 4 throw again. Down to 7.
Yep. Big evade. No punish, though.
What a kick cancel. Blinking, you'll miss it kind of situation that just happened there. It could have been a lot worse for Adam, but that kick cancel saved him a bit. He's looking for a way to sneak in and get a poke. He wants a poke. He gets the poke.
Oh, there it was.
He went a little bit too risky with that 3K. If he did 6P or 2K, anything but what he did, I feel like that would have been a lot faster.
Round 3. Ready?
But it doesn't matter. 14 drinks in. Again, we're at that range where obviously the best launch in the game is available, but saw some meter
It's
burn
so good
option.
you saw him do it 3 times.
You better know it. Why not? All right, I'm plus.
Old man torpedo.
I'm not going to sleep. I'm wide awake. Night just started. We at the club.
That's right. Bro, we're doing handstands at the club.
I like what he was going for. He's like, I don't want to deal with something. I'm going to sneak out, take a hard knockdown, and roll away from the wall. Doesn't matter. Goes to Splash Mountain.
Adam getting the round. Not getting any drinks, though,
4.
on that win.
Go.
Sean's still having a lot of options available to him.
Oh,
Oh,
my goodness. We are
classic
taking this.
underneath. Oh,
I was gonna say
there's the destruction wave. We took 4 with that. Oh my gosh. The handstand throw. You don't see that one very often.
He lucked out. Great. Doesn't get hit with mule kick. Mid. He's out. -4.
Knockout.
Tried
Right
to
over.
sneak another ducking low and crazy drunk right over it. Beautiful stuff. 2-1.
2-1. You know, this is, we've talked about it before though. At any point, Adam can turn it on and just start playing a completely different game at a completely different speed, like he's a brand new person.
Yeah, that's
He is not out of it yet. That being said, Crazy Drunk looking very strong right now, pulling out a lot of tricks, a lot of character knowledge here. Not sure if Adam can keep up, but we will see as we go into game 4. In the cage, nowhere to run. Here we go, on the concrete. 5 drinks in the back alley. 4, sorry.
Ooh. Just like that, we're going back to sleep. That's a bit of a risky decision to make, too, from Adam. That ducking low was a normal hit, so it was not his turn anymore. But he goes for it. He's going to get a side turn situation. That clean beat the elbow. Token!
No,
He doesn't get it! Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Has a chance to do something here. Gets a throw. Probably could have got another toe kick situation. That would have been the punish. Doesn't matter, though. Round's a round, but that does mean Crazy Drunk is still going to have 5 drinks. Oh, tried to punish. -10 doesn't work out. More elbows. Getting beaten out by that low sweep.
Ooh, and here we go. Creating some distance, trying to go for a big side hit, but we get the knee launch instead at the wall, taking a drink.
Could have got more, actually more drinks too. He'll get another drink there though, and the round, but did miss out on a little bit of damage and a better guaranteed situation for himself. Doesn't matter. We're on to the next round. 3 drinks in, 2 counter hits, and the wall pressure. Scoops, nothing.
Right off the dirt, right off the ground.
Right.
Up to 9.
5-second rule.
Good evades here by both players.
Drinks on the ground. That's a lot of drinks.
It's a
We're
lot.
at 13 now. Oh boy.
A lot of options available. You can kind of play choose your own adventure here.
Right. Yeah, if anything needs to happen, it needs to happen now for Adam. He does get front back breaker. That is going to be another
I like
drink.
that they take the drinks during the spin.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's
During
like
the roller
he's shaking-
coaster, right.
Shaking it out of them, you know?
Yes.
Carry to the wall. Oh, spit. That should be enough to kill. There it is.
I forgot that was in the game. I'm not gonna lie.
You always forget. Sean has so many things that you have to deal with, and then at the last second, you get hit with the low, slow sweep, or you get spit on. and it's so hard to keep track of it all. And there's another one, the triple kits. We're pulling out all the stops this time. We're one round away.
Oh my
goodness.
It is. Once PPPK hit right there, the game was just over. All of that guaranteed, and then you get the biggest of big wall splats. Painful work. I mean, Crazy Drone didn't even get the combo right, and he still did so much damage. And I don't mean that in like a messed up way. Just again, I don't think either one of us knew it was gonna splat like that on the wall. And so to convert like that was just great stuff. But I know that is a big sigh of relief for Crazy Drunk. He's been running into Adam in this position for quite some time. He's gonna get the luxury of moving on to winners finals, where he will fight Gentleman Thief. I know he has to feel good of not having to go through that loser's side. So great stuff to Crazy Drunk for moving on. But we're not done yet. Still with Adam, he'll be around. We'll see more of him a little bit later. He will fight the winner of VF Numbers versus Black Alert. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that one. That was a fantastic match so far. And that sets up our loser's side, which is where we're going to continue. So let's talk about this one. Sad to see both of these players in losers, but on the plus side, we are in regionals finals, so everyone's in the money. Who you got on this one? Numbers, Black Alert? Talk to me about the matchup.
It's tough to say. It's tough to say. Fighting Sarah. I love Fighting Sarah. It's such an interesting fight for Leifei, just because of the way that Leifei is sort of built around his Sabakis and all of his stance transitions. Sarah having various obvious ways to deal with that, but also Sarah having a couple key weaknesses that Leifei can really exploit. So I think it's going to be a very exciting match. This is one, it's going to be hard to call. I think it's going to be very hard to call. I think both players are playing super well. They're super strong. I mean, they got here, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's no joke there. They had to go through some brutal, I mean, brutal pulls to get there, to get into this top 8. So both players are going to be playing super well. I'm super excited for it. What about you? Any thoughts, any things you hope to see, any sort of particular situations you want to call out for?
Yeah, I think one of the things I'm looking for is the way Black Alert is going to respond to Numbers' idea of checking spaces. So we started to see towards the tail end of Bushidto versus Black Alert that Black Alert wanted to create some space. And I've talked about this when Numbers was playing through the qualifiers to get to this point, where he doesn't mind chasing. But in a situation like this, especially to start the night, we've noticed that Numbers was really, really keen on checking those space with launchers and setting up scenarios where, you know, if you get a little bit too greedy, he's got a few stances. He's got the Doku stance. He's got Bokutai. I can name a whole bunch of other stances that he got, where he tries to clip any of those stray buttons. He's been kind of good for that for most of the night. Again, you know, running into somebody like Gentleman Thief, that's just bad luck of the draw. But it's going to be interesting to see how Black Alert goes about dealing with some of what Numbers wants to do. Now, another thing to keep in mind is a lot of the stuff that can be parried are punches from Leifei. And Sarah's going to poke you with her kicks. So that may not be a big issue. But it's just going to be interesting to see how Numbers goes about this matchup.
For sure, and we're going to jump into it right now with the low fence here, so ring outs are definitely a threat.
Yeah.
And we're starting it early, and you see such a different offense here for Numbers going up against Black Alert versus how he was playing against GT.
Yeah, and I feel like he gets to get more started just because Black Alert's going to pause and pick his spots in places. And then when he wants to go for the pokes, there you just saw it. He'll start the jab and elbow, and that's where things get risky because you run the risk of getting hit with those kind of launches that we just said.
Black Alert, nice little chunk of change there on that combo. Gets a neutral throw there. Going for Spokey with some elbow. And the delay sweep.
Didn't believe he got caught with the delayed sweep and loses that round. That hurts.
It's a lot of mental. It's a lot of mental. You have to be ready for those situations, those slow moves like that. Back dash the plus frames. No punish, but we sweep them.
Yeah, and there we go. That mid-range was created. Numbers checking the space. This could be a ring. No, not quite.
No, it's a little too far.
Yeah.
We did a neutral throw, though. We're very close for one.
He wants to fish, looking for something. Back throw break. Side turn. Could have gotten a guaranteed hit, but doesn't matter. Gets something. Cleans up that round. Oh, boy.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Here you go, round 3, both even. There's the punish. Let it rip. Yeah, do
I'm
it.
doing it up. Yes. What? For $1,000, I'm doing it. I don't care. What's up?
Yeah, absolutely. What am I gonna do?
Nothing?
No.
Yeah, like fuck that. I'm doing things. All right. Interesting. Mid comes out. 2P. So much aggression.
Hit to the face.
I back up. I backs him up. Nice. All right.
The natural stance evasion there to avoid that Bryant kick.
Jabs coming. Oh. I thought the Sabaki was coming. The punch Sabaki. Not this time, though. Doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Round 4.
No, Black Alert said, you're gonna press eventually. I'm just gonna keep jabbing. Here we go. Low counter hit launcher. Floats it for a little bit. No tech into the Oki.
Right. Crouch dash fuzzy. Delay throw beats that out. I like it. More delays. More space checking. Doesn't work out. And Black Alert slips right in there to get that throw. Ooh. Backflip. No chase. Okay, there's the chase. All right, the low. What it does. Interesting. Punish. Okay, I like it. Sure. I'm not mad at it. Just chill for a second. See what happens. This is right. So, I mean, no complaints there. Black Alert on the board.
Yeah, just a nice little wait and see. Hold on. I blocked it. Okay. Now we press, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Great idea, too. Let's get some information. Let's not be too overzealous. Fresh match again. That was only the first one. What does my opponent want to do? Let me see in this situation what happens if this gets blocked. Great stuff for Black Alert. Notices a high, catches the high, gets the round, cleans it up. Here we go. Ooh,
counter hit could have launched, but it's okay.
Oh, boy, there's the launch. All right. We're rolling up.
Oh, my gosh.
Back throw, nothing. Side throw, crunch. Are we OMing up? We're just chilling. We're chilling. Okay.
We're chilling, man. No rush.
4 2Ps. Counter hits.
Side credit card swipe. Another one.
Another one.
Keep doing it.
Why not, right?
Blow up the fuzzy.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Yeah. Absolutely. Evades on the kick.
He tried.
Do it twice. That's how you know he's from the monastery.
Yeah, you Lei players, man. They only want one thing. It's great.
And it's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Right, the sweep comes out.
A lot of sweeps this set. A lot of shutting down steps and fuzzies with these slow sweeps. Oh, but there's a launch, though, and that's going to be enough to kill Black Alert, taking round 2.
P plus K, very easy punish to get there once you get that
Some would say a little too easy.
A little too easy. Yeah, right.
Some would say the streets are talking.
There it is again. Oh, all right. I like this side turn.
Him up.
I like that crouch. That was a great crouch from Black Alert. I want to deal with the mix. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. A little bit too early. Doesn't hit meaty. Sweep again. Another punish. And the new stuff.
The new stuff. That's such a good punish now with the new route options available. Sarah can really make it hurt when you block a sweep like that.
That's a fact. And she deserves it. I mean, again, before had an issue not getting a lot of damage, gets one again. I like the fact that numbers hasn't given it up.
Dash 1 P plus K.
Yeah,
He did that one was for me. I'm claiming that one.
Yeah,
that was for me. Oh, here we go. Forward throw.
Attack. Crouch. Okay. Superman punch. Trying to find something. Numbers fighting for his life, but unfortunately doesn't make it out alive. Black Alert on the board. 2-0. Numbers got a lot of work to do.
Try again in a few years.
Yeah, and you see there, as the match has gone on, Black Alert's been choosing his spots more and more and more as the set's been going on. Like you said, doing really smart work with ranges, playing up super close when he has the frames, creating space when he doesn't.
Right.
It's just good
Round 1.
game knowledge being shown off right here.
That's the fact. And everything he's doing is at a manageable pace, too, which is why he's able to catch those whip sweeps, those launches that are honestly some very big bets, and just steamroll like he's doing right now.
Excellent.
Trip him. Yeah, tech into Sarah. Guess for your life. Like, what are you going to do?
Lose and get pushed out, right? Like one or the other.
Yeah, hit the slots, man. You'll be all right.
Oh,
let it rip on that. Called out whatever you were doing, said no thank you. At the side.
Right,
this is gonna hurt. This is mean to the dream. This is the signature numbers combo.
Right. I was gonna say, I don't know about him staying in the stance or in the corner. And this is the reason why. He's gonna need a backdoor. I think it's over. Yep, it's over. Yeah, that's painful.
That has got to hurt. 1 round away from Black Alert to eliminate numbers out of the top 8.
Right. Heartbreaking to see him go out. Somebody's got to go, though.
Yeah. You hate to see it, but you love to see it.
Boom. Double knee. New route. Forward throw.
Creating that space.
Right, more
Keeping the
pokes.
pressure up.
Oh, and at this point, Numbers is very just frozen. He wants something. He knows he needs something, but he just doesn't know what to look for. Unfortunately, he will be sent home early. Just like that, Black Alert moves on 3-0. Has something to say about that whole Canada going home remark. I don't think he liked it, Limey.
I don't think so. I think we might have awoken the beast.
That's a fact. So good stuff to Black Alert. Moving on, he will be fighting Adam Yuki in loser's side. And a great showing from VF Numbers. Great to have him here. One of the premier, definitely prominent faces that we see here in the virtual fighter community. So make sure to go show him some love. I'm pretty sure he's streaming right now. So definitely
he
sure
is.
to go show him
He's
some
chilling, feet up.
Yeah.
Probably ordered a pizza,
Yeah, he pretty much gets to enjoy the show right now. So, good stuff to him. Definitely making it this far. Beautiful stuff to him. And coming up next, I guess our next question is, are we going to have another Canadian representative moving on? Or will Nobi be stopped in his tracks, as we will have coming up next, Nobi versus Tangleman?
Yes, this is going to be another fun one to watch. It will be a match you see with, really, I think, of all the matches we've seen so far, I think this one will really be set by the pace. It's going to depend on who gets started first and who gets to run their game.
Yeah.
And then just both players, ton of options to shut down the other one, but whoever just gets their chance to do what they want to do more is going to be the winner here.
Yeah, I think on a fundamental standpoint, I like Nobi in this matchup, but Tangleman and his play style is just so explosive. And then with the characters that Nobi plays, that can end really bad really fast. I mean, it takes, one counter hit, and that's 50% from go.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's Eileen or Lei Fei, shoot, Brad. It doesn't matter what character Nobi picks. That's probably one of the bigger issues that he's going to run into. And yeah, I mean, that's going to force Nobi to have to kind of play sharp, but he's known to do that. So
yeah,
we'll get the chance to see how this plays out. And I want to say that 2 weeks ago, they had the chance to play, and Tangleman took it last time. So again, anything's possible. I'll have to check the tape to see and verify that. But an uphill battle regardless. This is again loser's side. Someone's going 0 for 2 going home, which is painful. I know nobody wants to do that, especially in a match like this.
Yeah, definitely not. After you fought so hard to get here and you defeated so many strong players to get here, to make it this far into the 0-2, it's going to be rough. But unfortunately, somebody has to do it. It is the nature of the game that we play, and that's why we're here to see that.
That's a fact. These guys are playing for the big prize. Again, remember, this is the Open Championship. They're not just winning money here. It's an opportunity to represent North America alongside Hima-John at the Virtua Fighter Open Championships happening in Japan next year. So they're gonna have to fight for it, and that's what matters here. So yeah, uphill battle, but it's time to battle.
Definitely, for sure. And speaking of the Open Championships here, I mean, we've got a ton of other incredibly high-level players that if you win this, you're going to have to go against. We've got Shinpan, we've got Itazan, we've got Nero, we've got Hima, we've got Virgo,
Virgo, yes, Shirakara, we've got, it doesn't stop. So yeah, it's a big deal. Did I leave anybody out? I want to make sure we got this right. So
Shiwa,
yeah, bruh. Are you kidding me?
We got Shiwa.
Shiwa, Tonchan, Virgo, Chimpan, Itazan, Nero, Shirakara, and I'm forgetting somebody because I messed the order up just now. And Hima. Yeah, that's a star-studded cast to be joining. And then let's not forget Tiger Uppercut is coming up next. And if I had the list in front of me of the players showing up, let's just say it's the APAC qualifiers all over again. It's painful. So yeah, this is the fight, but we're not there yet. We're still in North America. We're still in top 8 losers round 1. Nobi versus Tangleman, and right now Nobi is setting the tone with this island.
Going for a full circular there, trying to catch some steps. Oh, but we get the side, but we break. Another break there by Nobi. Excellent awareness.
So many purple flashes.
We gotta press. For $1,000 and a shot at the title, I'm pressing.
I like it. Listen, I mean, you know, it's the holidays. It's very festive here. I like bright lights. I'm not against it.
You know, they haven't even had all the turkey yet, so you can't even say that they're asleep at the wheel.
Right. Definitely not.
It's only Tuesday.
That's a fact. Hopefully the turkeys aren't thawing right now.
Damage back throw there from Nobi. Huge damage, and the triple sweeps, and we get the just frame for good luck.
Yeah, nothing but pressure from Nobi, and it's paying off so far. So, yeah, see how this plays off. 2P comes out, tries to catch with some virtual tracking, but it doesn't track the way he wants to, which is unfortunate.
5K there, counter hit. No finish on the string now. Sweeps him.
Ooh, walk up neutral throw. I mean, there's a lot of things that. Whoa! Listen,
walk up hop kick?
We see Nobi do this a lot, but it's always amazing when it just works. It's so scary.
Back
There you
the
go.
wall puts him in the corner. Ooh, a little too far for the wall splat, but the side switch there is going to do enough damage. And Nobi, 3 rounds straight for game 1.
Yeah, that was. Can't even call it a scramble. There were places where Tangleman definitely wanted to press buttons, and again, just the fact that nobody even got to Tangleman's side in such a blink is insane. But then we saw the purple flashes. That was just a lot. Are we gonna see a switch to Aoi here?
Ooh, we might.
I wouldn't hate it.
Considering it, not a terrible idea.
Definitely suppresses some of that aggression. But there's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of yin yang, sundomes, plenty of options. But we're not gonna see that though. We're going forward with the go on the octagon stage too. So
Round 1.
this is good.
Ready, go!
Yeah, this is a good stage for both characters, really. So we'll see that hopefully play into the match here with a lot of the side situations in the octagon. Pretty compact too, so not a lot of room to move. Oh, and there's a stagger there, but we break it.
Side turn, gotta respect that. More side turn. Back on side turn, and the wall is there. This is gonna be a combo.
Yes. There we go. New stuff.
Yeah, I love that Eileen has that. She needed that. Somebody who, you know, very lightweight, takes so much damage if she even gets poked. I mean, why can't she just dish that back out? Now she has that leverage, especially on the wall. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, and
I
she
like
has
the way
so many
they-
ways to position for it too. So it's always a threat anytime you near it. Oh, but we
There
get
it
there.
is.
We're just sending it. Just kick.
Why not? I got advantage. I'm chilling. We're going again. Fail evade. The low,
Good duck
no
underneath.
block.
Man, just trying to block through all of it. Nobi getting the throw on that too. Oh, and clips him stepping and gets the flutter kicks.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a malfunction or a little bit of frustration there, but a few instances where not just negative on block, but with punishes. So many ways to get big damage and just not being capitalized on. But we're back in the saddle. It's not over yet. All right, chance to get a mix. Goes for the neutral. The wall is there. Drops it, unfortunately. Oh, I'm not guessing monkey flip. I like that a lot. There we go. All right, Tangleman back on the board. 1 round up. 1 round on the board. Keep it going.
Ready,
Go. Round 4. We're starting it off. Counter hits. And we throw him.
2P. Sweeps. Side
More
turn. The throws
counters
weren't
than that.
working out, so I like the idea of him going for that.
You see Nobi there positioning for that wall setup again. Tangleman not falling for it this time. Changing his strategy.
Oh, what a place to get hit. I don't know if that was intentional, but it worked out.
knockout.
Could have got a bigger punish from that whiff launcher, but still takes the round. Tangleman 1 round away from tying this up.
Round 5. Ready,
See if he can close this game out.
I'm feeling a run-up hop kick anytime now. I'm going to be real.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. This one? No. I got hyped though.
Superman punch. Ooh, full circular toss there for Tangleman. Good
I'll
fuzzy.
get you. the new combo route. Unfortunately, Alina was a little bit too tiny for that second hit to work. The low comes out. More spinning. Neutral throw finally happens. Yeah, we didn't see too many punch sabakis on those high spins. Just to kind of let them know that they will come out. But Nobi, still considering those ideas, does delay and does go for throw mix-ups and monkey flip scenarios just to not have to deal with that situation. So an interesting adjustment. And here is where Tangleman has to make his final decision here. He's going to have to decide if he wants to stay with Go, switch to Aoi. But no matter what he does, he's locked in for the rest of this set.
We will see. We're weighing our options, thinking about everything that the characters can do. Aoi, a lot of good defensive tools to avoid a lot of Eileen pressure. The yin yang, the Sundome cancels whenever you do get your turn.
Yeah.
Damage buffs that she got from Revo.
Right.
We're sending a couple thumbs down, thumbs up. Getting
Mind
the
game.
vote.
There it is.
Votes. He's getting the vote of the crowd. He's getting them on his side.
I like
and there
it.
it is, the Aiki Jiu-Jitsu master, Aoi,
Yeah,
on her stage.
This will definitely weather some of the storm here. You know, we were talking about the explosive damage that Go can get if a hit is made. But let's be honest, with the new buffs that Aoi has, she has those opportunities as well as a really, really strong reversal game. So any of that high pressure poke stuff that's going on could probably be addressed a little bit better.
You got the defense coming out. Sweeps.
Playing is slow and methodical. It's not going too crazy. 2P comes out, more throws. APK. Oh, that was a sick combo.
Knockout.
Oh, the double palm there. That move is so good on Aoi. Shuts down a lot of stuff. Non-reversible as well.
Right, we call that the stop sign for a reason.
Yeah.
Definitely blows up a lot of
Yeah,
highs.
it stops having fun is the
yeah.
reason.
Definitely a party crasher, as I like to call it. All right, tries to go for the mid. 2P comes out, gets the knockdown. KPK. I like it. Oh, the backdash. I don't think this is far enough to ring out. I mean, close enough to ring out.
No, but we still did good damage. Gotta be careful. Neutral throw shuts down any failed evade situation there.
Right.
No
And I
getting
like the idea from Tangleman too, because again, we keep calling it out, but we've seen a couple of wake up launches from Nobi. And I think Tangleman was looking for that, tried to find something. Unfortunately, gets neutral thrown for troubles. Just a great read from Nobi. APK. Now we're rolling up. Ooh, tries to get aggressive. It doesn't work out.
Confirmable.
Really nice. Okay.
Round 4.
This is potentially the last round for Tangleman. He's gonna have to turn it on here if he wants to stay alive in the set.
Right.
And we get the counter hit on the 2K screen.
Like it. All right, back up off me. Ooh, whoa, that came out so fast. All right,
Yeah.
one more guess.
Big evade.
Let's
Side
go.
switch. That's a ring out.
Oh my
That's
goodness,
the
that
ring
is
out.
a ring out. I forgot that works now. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
What a painful way to go. That's just... Who's looking for the forward throw in that situation? That's just how that goes sometimes. Side
Not
switch
me.
setup, gets hit, gets rung out. Painful, painful, painful. But again, I mean, people showing up to this tournament, they made it to regional finals for a reason. Great stuff to Nobi qualifying and moving forward. Great showing from Tangleman. Great to have him on here. Again, he'll go out, so definitely show some love to him. But guys, before we get on to our next matches, let's catch our breath again. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, more Virtua Fighter action. Stay tuned.
Peggy 12.
Welcome back, everybody, to the regional finals for the second online qualifier in North America for the Virtua Fighter Open Championship. It's your boy Limey, joined here with my good buddy Shadosha. We are rocking and rolling through these matches. We have had to say goodbye to two of our competitors. We're down from 8 to 6, but we still got plenty of matches going on, plenty of excitement, plenty of upsets potentially, depending on how these matches go. So you definitely want to make sure that you're focused in on what we're going to be bringing you tonight, because it is definitely one to remember.
That's a fact. I mean, we're getting started off with probably one of the more heartbreaking matches that we're going to have to see. It's going to be Adam Yuki versus Black Alert. Now, you can make a case that Bushidto sending Black Alert is an upset, but if you've been paying attention to the tail of the tapes recently, especially the journey that Bushidto's been on, he's been on quite a tear, so that matchup has been a little bit even. Regardless, to see Black Alert and lose the side so early, it's painful, but this is top 8, and it is a slobber knocker. Again, now, with that said, having to go up against Adam so early, I don't even know if you can call this early. I mean, this is just the point where everyone's a killer. You're going to have to do it at some point. But boy, what a run you're going to have to go on to get back into that grand finals if you want to have to fight Adam next, who again, you know, usually has a pretty stellar performance against Crazy Drunk. Crazy Drunk finally getting his number back. 3-1. This matchup, I still don't really know how to call it here. I feel like Adam has plenty of experience against a lot of top series. I think one of the bigger series that he plays is definitely Jacko. So he's going to know the matchup for sure, but you could say the same thing about Black Alert. The question is, are we going to see that same kind of hit and run style from Black Alert? Or, you know what, I'm actually expecting a more hit and run style from Adam here.
I was going to say, Adam is definitely, of the hit and runs, that is Adam's bread and butter there. So we're going to see, does Black Alert think that he can outdo Adams, or are we going to play a little bit closer, a little bit faster, a little bit more of the pressure that Sarah has against Jeffrey? So it'll be an interesting fight to see for sure.
Yeah, a bit scary is now that I think about it, because as soon as you start getting comfortable jabbing and poking and things of that nature, we've seen how eager and how willing, I should say, Adam is to sneak a ducking low. So if you try to jab and elbow too much, you're going to get counter hit and you're going to get put in that 50-50. But then also, if you get a little bit too eager with that flamingo setup, we've seen Adam just let 6K rip as well.
Yeah.
That's 50%. So, I mean, there's buttons to kind of check the way that Black Alert wants to play, but at the same time, if anyone's good at creating space and getting to the side when need be, it's Black Alert. So again, an interesting scramble. I think it is definitely going to be a wild match, just because both of them, especially Adam, is willing to adopt the way that Black Alert likes to play, and that could just be oddly unfamiliar territory if you're not ready for it. So
absolutely. Yeah, definitely one to look out for. We're just waiting on our players to get in here. In the meantime, I do want to let y'all know there's a lot going on with VF right now, right? We have the official Virtua Fighter Discord. You can put !VF in the chat, get a little bit of info about that. A lot of people playing, a lot of people talking about the game, a lot of people excited for the new project, as well as the updates we got. We just got World Stage. That's a new update that we got between the previous online qualifier and now. And you can go fight the CPU battles. We've got thousands of VF players in the World Stage mode. You can go and fight your favorites. It's a good time to be a VF fan. I just want to say that. It's a good time to be a VF fan right now.
Yeah, man. If you haven't done so, !VF, follow the links, get your hands on the Game Awards nominated 3D
Game
fighting
Awards
game.
Winner. Game Awards winner.
It's coming up. It's coming up soon, so make sure you cast your votes, by the way. Yeah, I'm chilling. That's right. Vote for VF.
Vote for VF.
World Stage. Vote for VF. I always say play more VF. Vote for VF. You know what I'm saying? You guys love this game, and there's good reason why it should be nominated. But we'll talk about that a little bit later as we get our next match underway. We got a low fence.
That's right.
Ready, go!
I don't think this favors anybody, by the way. I just wanted to call out.
This is a 4-4 matchup. Nobody wins.
Nobody wins on this stage. But let's see. Oh, and there we go again.
Knee. Oh, bonk.
Oh, okay, I like that.
No, that's bonk alert right there.
Yeah, bonk alert. I like it. Toe kick. Okay, so the thing is happening that I said before, where Black Alert wants to poke wants to get fancy, and what happens? 6K comes out, red flash, and now the game switched. Now Adam's playing aggressive out of nowhere. It just, you never know what you're gonna get round for round. Like look at the red flashes. He was not playing like this.
There's
in round
another one.
All of a
and
sudden,
the launch.
he's running at Black Alert out of nowhere. I don't even know what warranted that. He just decided, I want to run at him this round.
Round 3.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just switching it up. Adam is anything but inconsistent in his consistency. Here we go. Big backbreaker there for him.
And now he slowed it down. 50% right there, by the way. Boom. Now you got to guess. More toe kicks. 6K, I saw him try to let it rip. It didn't work out this time around. Black Alert in his face. Trying to find something. Adam just played, and then he slowed it down in the next round. Just like that.
Adam using the offense strategy of the equivalent of trying to swat a fly with a newspaper. You know, it's so hard to figure out where they're going to go. It's flying around.
Yeah.
It's so inconsistent. Sometimes it sits there and you have enough time and then it waits and it runs, and then other times it won't stand still.
It's madness. And then before you know it, just when you thought, you know, you're trying to track the fly, he's turned into a mosquito all of a sudden. He's just switched up so much, it's crazy. And we're seeing it here. That was just that. I think that match right there probably does the best job showing the dynamics.
Half-Life again.
It's like that 3-3-P. Just checking space. Like, I just don't want you to do anything. I'm gonna chill.
Ooh, I like that though.
I like this.
We like the tricky stuff.
All right, gets the knockdown, and he jockeys for the space.
What?
That's unfortunate.
Catch a failed evade.
Yeah, I feel like that was an input fail. He definitely tried to evade there, but he just got like a bit of a jittered back walk, and he ends up getting counter hit forward, which is unfortunate. It's all right. Next round.
The empty jump, just let him know we got hopped.
Yeah. Just remind you. All right. Goes for the mix. Does get it. Oh, backdash 3K. I do like the idea. Adam trying to fish for something in that range, and I love this Black Alert.
Black Alert is not going to get run down. Not like this.
Yeah, not at all. And respect, right? I mean, he has a life lead. You don't need to give up a free win condition by accident. The last thing you need is some weird scenario to happen.
Because when Adam will do the move, you know it's going to hit.
Right, and then he does Splash Mountain to get the damage, but you accidentally break Splash Mountain, get side switch, and now you're going to get run. My head hurts. I don't want to go through this.
Yeah, I have a migraine.
All right, back throw, speaking of which. And we get a mix. I like to punish. More two-piece. Side turn situation. All the patience in the world from Adam. But it gets him clipped, unfortunately. So Black Alert finally taking that round. Great adjustment so far. But can he close this game up? That's the question.
Ready, go!
We will see. And we run up, go to sleep. We don't have time. Adam said, my bedtime's already come and went. I got work in the morning.
That's right. I'm too old for this. See the grays on my beard? Boom, boom. Had to roll back. PK.
Stiletto.
All right. More 2Ps. Gut punch. Neutral throw.
Black Alert just blocking through the storm here. Getting the reward on the defense here. But for fishing, and the sits PP, the back slap. Hates the game.
What a way to chase. That backdash was great, by the way. Adam wanted backdash 6K or backdash 2K. He definitely wanted a backdash and punish a whiff. But that extra hit with the tracking on it catches Adam stepping. This is 1-1, so this is one of the more closer matches we've seen so far on loser's side. But oh boy, this has been chaos, and I love it. Grasslands, breakable fence, closed to start. I think this is good. I think this is good if you're Black Alert.
I think so too. Really minimizes the readout threat you have to worry about as compared to the sumo stage. So a lot more room. Granted, wall combos from Jeffrey still hurt.
Yeah.
But not an immediate loss. Caught the fuzzy knee to the face.
This is what we're doing. Just to let you know that I know. It's one of those scenarios. 2P in the counter hit. Doesn't take the mix. Does get the red flash, though. And Black Alert steals that round right back.
Round 2. Ready,
When Black Alerts found the rhythm, keeping their offense up. Oh, but we delay Fuzzy Splash Mountain.
Like that off of a 2P. Was a normal hit, but hey, still pays off. Tried to find something. That tracking was insane.
You know, you're just trying to let it happen, right? It's one of those nights.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
Two
counter
no
hit.
kick, delay, neutral throw. People's KO wake up. 3K. All right. Sure.
Okay. All right. Sure, man. Why not?
He did 3K to 3K. It just doesn't look like it because it looked like two different moves. And that's what it is. There's another one. Just to let you. It's 6K. Okay. He is bugging. Oh,
Just some
and nothing.
foot.
Foot whoopings. It's coming out. Nothing but feet.
Oh,
Ace defeat.
bonk alert. Go
Back
to
row.
sleep.
Go to sleep. And this is the Adam that we have. Okay.
Yeah, he's back now.
Yes, yes. He said you're going to feel the wrath of Bigfoot. Battle axe on the side. He's a warrior. Go to
That's right.
sleep. Ooh.
Ooh, almost very poorly timed meaty there.
Yeah, he thought they was going to get a roll back, but instead he got a side roll. So good punish from Black Alert there. 3P plus K. Stop stealing turns, buddy. Oh.
Ducked underneath the throw. Very nice.
Oh, delay.
Sabaki.
Oh. Knee
No,
push.
not the right to punish.
And no punish. All right, see, that's what he got. Okay, that was kind of greedy from Adam, but great stuff from Black Alert to actually check that and not let that go unpunished. 2P into 2P, out of block and evade. You can't just do duck and low for free there. Great with punish.
With punish.
Hiya. All right. See what Adam does here. 2P, counter hit again. No side throw break. Black
Bonk.
Alert has a chance to go up one. 2P, 4P plus K, trying to find something. The delayed stare off. Black Alert ends up taking it with 2P. Oh, elbow, excuse me. Wow. Okay. So, Black Alert finally in the lead here. 2 games in a row to come back. Adam, though, not out of the fight just yet.
Definitely
Gonna have
not.
to make some adjustments. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, we will see. Black Alert's found the rhythm, pressing it a lot. We're starting to see a lot of that distance game coming in too. You know, with the whiff into the Bryant kick and the evades and the side turns and all of that. So the movement from Black Alert is really making a difference in games 2 and 3.
Without a doubt. And I think another thing to call out is the fact that both of them kind of had the same idea in which they want to delay. But it seems like Black Alert has so far been beating Adam to the punch. But we said this before. This is the thing that we were going to run into. We're going to have a clash of similar play styles. But at this time, it looks like Black Alert is comfortable with that. He's actually getting the advantage here. It's working out for him. So we're going to go to Waterfalls, Octagon stage. I'm scared if I'm Sarah. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like
For
this
sure.
stage for Sarah.
No, this will hurt if you're near the wall. So
Yeah.
don't be there. Just don't be there.
Yeah, you're just like that. You're already there.
Yeah.
Back air.
Oh, with punish.
Ooh, and the low. Gets the knockdown. That was a bit ambitious. That was really ambitious. 2P, I'm not guessing. You are. And you guessed wrong. Go to sleep.
Like that. Round up.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Play with utmost confidence if he wants to take this. Remember, the first round, it was really explosive. He won that pretty convincingly, but since then, Black Alert has run 2 games straight to come back and take the lead.
And you saw it there, the freeze a little bit. Both players a little hesitant to press right now, trying to
Yeah.
find the timing again. That delay that you mentioned
Ooh,
coming out a lot.
yeah, that's a fact. Ooh, wow, both people just disrespecting each other. I'm like, I'm taking my turn back.
Ooh, ooh.
And Black Alert ends up
uh.
with that. All right, good stuff.
Round 3.
And here we go. 1 round apiece for both players. Ooh, tries to go for the Splash Mountain, but Black Alert pressing through.
Yeah, definitely an interesting decision. Gets the 50-50 mix-up and was expecting a crouch. So he goes for a low throw. But I think that was just an input fail. That might have been an attempted splash. And I love the way Adam is playing this. Free
PK punish.
and a neutral throw. That was great pressure from Black Alert, but Adam said, I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna chill. I'm not gonna deal with your flamingo cancel mix-up. I like it.
Absolutely. Bait evade there. Blots the low in the flamingo. Oh, but evade and we punish.
Dreadful EX high. And you've got to eat that painful.
Excellent.
Oh, the wall.
You know that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, for sure. Tried to backdash 3K, doesn't work out, eats a counter hit. And this is do or die for Adam now. He's got to find something.
Flips by the second one on the hits high. And now you're at the wall. You have to guess. Unlucky. What's the most you've ever lost on a coin toss?
Oh, I think it's the tournament. That's what that was. He lost the tournament. Yeah. Unfortunate. Great stuff to Adam, though, for making a stellar performance here. But we're going to see Canada hold on as Black Alert moves forward in the bracket. And that's one of the bigger battles that he would have to fight in order to move on. So him overcoming that is a big deal. He'll get the chance to move on. It's not going to get easier for him, but
it's definitely a boon. Yeah. Definitely a boon for Black Alert. A slight sigh of relief as we press on.
That's a fact.
But our next match coming up now, Bushidto going up against Nobi, the other Canadian rep, going up against the hometown Denver hero.
Right.
With the Taka.
I know the KDQ crew is definitely sitting and watching, very excited to see their guy make it this far. And I feel like, I want to say this is the furthest that the KDQ crew has gotten in a major tournament. Again, tons of stellar players, fantastic players. It's a shame that we didn't get the chance to see Assassin jump into the fray and play some matches as well. But Bushidto, having to hold it down, has done a fantastic job so far. But job's not done. We're on loser's side, and he's got one heck of an opponent in Nobi to go up against. I want to say that with Bushidto's playstyle, even if he makes a couple of mistakes, he's going to get some really, really huge damage. But question of the matter is, honestly, how well does Nobi know the Taka matchup, specifically with Eileen? Now, I've had my personal opinions on this one. I definitely feel like Taka wins that one. Just the things that Eileen wants to do, they get beat out by the ever so well-known Chop, as well as Taka's other chest armor. And if you're playing a proper fuzzy guard game, which Taka can do now with his crouch dash fuzzy, you can see monkey flips, for example, and punish those for a lot of damage. So that just opens up a window of opportunities for Taka to maybe make a few mistakes, but get so much damage from it.
Definitely. And on a stage like this, no less, on the Taco, late at night.
Yeah, not a lot of space to work with,
Yeah.
Definitely
go immediately at the wall.
And your guts are going to explode. So there we go.
Oh,
too much big damage there. Honestly, could have killed with even just a bridge combo, but no problem.
Oh, the jump, the float.
I like that. That is a launch. It's such a silly looking launch, but yeah,
that's
jump P is a launch.
Yeah. I've never seen that. Never seen Taka got hops like that.
Yeah, a little awkward. I don't recommend it, but hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? Because you can throw your back out that way.
Yeah, it's true. You got to be careful.
For sure. But looks like we're somewhat getting the answer to our question here in regards to knowing the matchup. Bushidto playing safe. Misses a 50-50 chance, but... Oh, clap! Okay, I like this adjustment. This is a great adjustment. And that is a very telling thing that we just saw. 2P challenging that is not a real mix. But getting hit with that, it's a little dangerous. Let's see.
Yeah, that counter hit there, not very good. But Nobi not giving up here, fighting back. Getting a decent life lead this round.
Yeah, gets the neutral throw for it too, so that's really good. Could have got a bit bigger punish, but doesn't matter. Neutral throw is a neutral throw. And it looks like we did unfortunately get a DC. Bushidto's out of the lobby. So we'll have to get him back in there. That's a bit rough, but all good. Again, I'll say, as we wait for Bushidto to get back in, that does tell me a lot in regards to what Bushidto may potentially be able to get away with. And it's going to be interesting to see how Nobi goes about that adjustment. But with the drop like that, that is a little bit unlucky. We'll have to see if this downtime actually comes back to bite Bushidto and help Nobi, or if everything is just kind of going to go at the same pace here.
Yeah, it will. We were seeing an interesting development unfold in the match with Nobi starting to, put his feet to the fire a little bit. And using a lot more cancels, using faster buttons for hit confirms on those. A little bit of Zank as a treat.
Yeah, I saw that.
But we will see. While we get them back in, we will see if that gives Nobi the time to sort of put a strategy together, or if it's a rest. The momentum Bushidto had, but we will definitely see.
Yeah, he's gonna have to come up with something. I like Nobi's approach, but if we're to address the sumo in the room, a lot of what was happening didn't really do enough damage to knock Bushidto off of his game plan. So, you know, that just makes for a really scary situation. We're just gonna have to see how that turns out once we get Bushidto back into the room. Obviously, the match is gonna stay the same. It's gonna be Eileen versus Taka, but we did see kind of the reason why this matchup is a bit frustrating for Eileen. A lot of the stuff that Eileen was doing, a lot of the reads that were being made, it would easily equalize with a few simple headbutts, throws, just simple things coming out of Taka.
Yeah, the risk reward for Taka is definitely in his favor in this matchup here, just because of, you know, Eileen being one of the lightest characters, pretty decent sized hurt bots, get a lot of floats. Taka, no stranger to damage, right? Pretty good floats, pretty good carries, a lot of threats at the wall. The chop, another one too, to shut down a lot of what Eileen does. So I think, like you said, I think Bushidto's game plan, there wasn't enough there yet to really shake it up.
Yeah, agreed. I think both of them are still kind of in a feeling out phase with the damage advantage going to Bushidto right now. And that's not to say that Eileen doesn't have what it takes to do big damage to Taka, especially in this new update. But again, it's just very much so an uphill battle when you consider the tools that Taka has available to, I mean, everybody, you know, ignoring the tools, just the fact that 2P exists. And a lot of that stuff gets stuffed out. Now you're in a counter hit 50-50 situation, and those 50-50s just flat out hurt from Taka.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in that. Whereas, yeah, this Superman Punch is a few other tools that Eileen has, and, you know, they work fantastic now. She definitely has the benefit that a lot of players have against Taka, where she has a few strings that are natural combos on Taka if he whiffs or, you know, a big move gets blocked, so he can get punished and knocked down and set up that way. But it doesn't add up enough, and that's really the big problem. So, an issue, but one we'll have to wait and see in regards to how that plays out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're waiting on that. And in the meantime, just want to thank you guys for supporting the VF Open Championship so far. You guys have been fantastic. Definitely been huge supporters.
Yeah.
I love seeing all of the good feedback, all of the commentary, all the trash talk, all of that fun stuff. Yeah, and we're not done yet. There's gonna be one more event after this, Tiger Uppercut, coming up, where a lot more monsters will be showing up. I can't
that's a monster
that.
bracket. That's a monster tourney to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see who makes it out of that, especially because there's a lot of players coming out of Japan who, honestly, if Japan can compete in everything, a lot of these players probably still would barely make it just because of the talent pool that's just out there in Japan. And we'll be going to Tiger Uppercut. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely one you want to watch. Definitely you know, it's Thanksgiving, but I'm not thankful in that bracket. I wouldn't be thankful in that bracket.
I wouldn't either, man.
I'll be honest with y'all. I feel like I have to be honest with y'all. That bracket looks painful. It looks rude.
But it'll be a fun one to watch. I mean, we're gonna see the likes of, you know, the Yogos of the world. I think I saw Chabozo on that list too. I could be wrong. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check again. A few other really insane players, but we'll see.
Round one. Ready, go!
All right, quick update. We are gonna get a recreation of the rounds. Gonna get ourselves back situated. Bushido's gonna get his rounds, Nobi's gonna get his rounds, and we're gonna continue from this state. Big shout out to production for queuing us in on that. And then we'll see how this plays out. Again, I'll keep saying it, the way Nobi was moving, I think was definitely good. It's good to see. I like it. I think the ideas were there. But the damage, it's just the damage. There's a few places where Bushidto picked his spots. As you can see, he's playing really sharp. He's not giving up too many issues and making too many mistakes. So it's paying off for him, but you know, again, anything can happen here. It's only the first game, and it's this stage here, the Palace, so this definitely means a lot. So yeah, we're gonna keep this going. One more round to go, and then we will be back in play. All right, so we're continuing from here. Game is on.
Game is on. Round 4, back at the game set before, and here we go. Quick back throw for your troubles. A lot of damage there. Oh, but the big whiff punish splat at the wall.
Could have got more damage, but again, was a little bit wary of where that wall was and how it was gonna play out. Decided to just chill and respect it. Does. But that does cost him. Could have got more damage. Does it? Gives Nobi a chance to live, and Nobi takes the round with that momentum.
Yeah, here we go. Round 5 of the first game. Pretty even here. Oh, but the stagger gets a lot of damage, and half-life gone just like that. Continuous 50-50s over and over.
Right.
Bushidto just guessing wrong a lot of the time.
Ouch, and the neutral throw comes out. Yeah, a little bit too big on the bets towards the tail end. I like the idea with the 6-6P. Again, -8, so could have done it again. Opts not to. And just like that, Nobi actually steals the first game, where we saw the momentum tipping in Bushidto's favor. It looks like Nobi has made the right adjustments, but now things get a bit scary. Yes, we're on a low fence, but it's Eileen on a low fence. So if a feather touches her, she gets rung out.
That's true. Yeah, we will see if Bushidto is able to capitalize on that. Right now, Nobi keeping the aggressive up with that throw. Keeping it simple. A lot of jabs, a lot of boxing right now.
Ooh, 2P is really saving lives right now. And again, another missed opportunity to punish from Nobi. 4-6P.
What a shove.
Stomp comes out. All right. Could have got more damage, but does get a free stomp for his troubles. Low comes out. And that's the reason why you have to know your punishes, especially when you're playing against Taka. Gave him too many chances to live in. Bushidto, like last time, takes that round.
Yeah, for sure. There. We did the belly bump, and we're gonna put them in a ring out situation. Any float here can ring out Eileen.
Yeah,
which is a little too far. And the headbutt, that's definitely the round there. Scoop him out.
I like that a lot. Goes for the bread and butter, the guaranteed stuff after the stomp. Really, really a gut check for Nobi. He's gonna have to be able to react to that. If he does. All right.
Neutral throw again.
Yeah. The chase. And one thing I'm not seeing enough from Bushidto in this matchup, once the fun stuff gets started, not seeing the chops. And maybe he's saving it, I'm not quite sure, but because it's not being introduced, Nobi is getting away with some really dangerous pressure here.
Yeah, they're really sort of playing a very heavy foot game. You know, not a lot of steps, not a lot of cancels here, just kind of pressing their buttons there, forcing their turns. Not a ton of movement going on either. Yeah, so we'll see how that changes. But Nobi now evening up the round count again with those flutter kicks.
Yeah. Bushido's gonna have to close this one out if he wants to win. I mean, he has everything he needs to win this without any issues.
All right, hit on the clap.
All right. It's a free stomp for his troubles as well. He's fine. Oh, could have punished with a headbutt and won the round, but he misses it. 2P comes out and a 2P again, and Bushidto is on the board 1-1. A bit of a sloppy finisher, but hey, listen, a win's a win. We take what we can get. How this works here. So
yeah, in a bracket like this, definitely take anything you can get.
So let's see if Bushidto has caught wind of some of the places where Nobi has thrown away his turn. Doesn't matter if he switches to Lei Fei here or another character. I feel like the same idea is available. No matter what character he picks, he just needs to spot it and do what he can. Looks like we will be getting a stage switch here. I like this idea. We're going to the waterfalls. Interesting pick. I like the idea, close quarters, ways to get side turn situations, but the problem is you're still fighting Taka.
Yeah.
By a wall. In close quarter. So this is going to be scary. We'll see how it plays out, though.
We will see. Round a piece, and we're starting with a chop right there. Bushidto pulling it out now a little bit deeper into the set.
I don't hate it.
Trying to add on a wrinkle.
A lot of aggression, and that sets this up. Oh, wait.
Stepped into the stomp?
That's telling. I mean, again,
No.
there's some matchup knowledge, some Taka specific things that if you don't know, it will blow you up for free. But they're super punishable. All right, only PK punish. That's telling. I'm just gonna keep saying it. The wall is there.
That's the wall. That's death for sure. We're not dropping it this time.
Yeah, went for the big stuff. A little bit of a risky combo, but hey, listen, gets it and gets the round.
Round 3.
Just like that, that's 2 rounds up.
And Bushidto's been in this situation quite a few times where he's been leading by 2, and then Nobi starts to bring it back. But we'll see if Bushidto can make the adjustments and shut it down right here.
Yeah.
Looking very good, though, floating into the wall until those counter hits are coming out, though.
Ooh, 2 more chances to punish. Doesn't get it, but he does get that and a free stomp for his troubles. Oh, the low. Don't let him do that to you. Don't let him do that to you. Live studio audience, don't let that big boy jump. Don't do it. That hurts.
Yeah. There's something there. There's something not there.
There's something not there. That's what I was going with. Yeah, I like the switch. A little interested. I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing that got Nobi killed there was the stage. That was a bad idea. But okay, now we've got the, and this will be interesting because the way Nobi likes to play, I feel like 6-6P specifically will blow this up. But we're just gonna have to see.
Ooh, full side turn there, though. He knows the Lei Fei Taka combos for that, though.
I like it. But again, just solid defense. Oh, I don't like what Bushidto's going with for his punishes. There we go. I was gonna say he has 6-6P at his arsenal, and he's going for the 3-3P plus K. That got him killed in the last tournament. He's made the adjustment so far.
We're creating some space.
Oh, punish!
No punish!
Step! And what a 6P! Bushidto stays alive.
That opportunity there, that would have worked any other character. Unfortunately, Lei Fei 6P, a little bit slower than everyone else's.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Cannot punish that move with that.
Ooh, that's a counter hit right there. All right, goes for the push, goes for the back throw. This
is ring out?
Yeah, this could ring out.
Oh, a little too far.
But he does get the 6K. Tachi P plus K. A little contingency combo, by the way. If you ever do 6KP, you can always do that. Just follow up. You do lose out on some damage, but hey, you are already mashing, so it is what it is. Minus 10, great back throw. Ooh, what a one.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
All right, goes for damage. 4th throw comes out.
Bushidto's just doing it all right now, and that's gonna be the kill.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Towards the tail end, I feel like the writing was a little bit on the wall in regards to matchup knowledge. There was a lot of things that Bushidto did where big punishes were missed, in a lot of situations where reactions would save the day for you, and they were just flat out missed. So that gave Bushidto a lot of chances to live, and he takes that game. So, you know, big deal, great stuff. He moves on. Nobi had a fantastic run so far, so it was great to see him come out of the woodworks and go as far as he did. Fantastic stuff. But with that said, Bushidto is going to move on. So good stuff to him, making it forward where he will fight Black Alert.
That's right. In our top 4 being rounded out now. We've gotten rid of half of the competitors here, and we are left with the last 4.
Yeah.
We have our next match too. The fighters in the winner's side, Gentleman Thief and Crazy Drunk for winners finals.
Yeah.
2 stride first players, ton of experience fighting each other, tons of mastery on their belt, lots of character options, lots of character knowledge, and it's I mean, I don't know how you even call this one.
Yeah, it'll be a bit of a rough one. I mean, you know, Gentleman Thief versus Crazy Drunk, oftentimes, if you look at the tail of the tape, Gentleman Thief not only takes that convincingly, but I mean, I feel like I don't know the last time Gentleman Thief has dropped a set on Crazy Drunk. You know, obviously these guys have experience against each other, but let's not forget, Gentleman Thief plays Shun as well. So he knows the character in and out, so much so that any little tricky nuances, any slick things that a character like Shun can do, Gentleman Thief has not only seen it all, he has an answer for it all.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is gonna be a big deal. He's played the best of the best. I'm talking about from North America to Asia to Europe. He's played everybody. He's played all of these matchups before. Crazy Drunk, again, also no stranger to this matchup.
Yeah.
Gonna have his work cut out for him, but I mean, you know, these guys are on each other's team for a reason. This is a strike first, not a team kill. Someone's going to losers, someone's going to grand finals, but this is definitely going to be a decided match.
For sure. And here we are on the grassland. Decent amount of room to move. You know, definitely good for Crazy Drunk. Getting that space that Shun needs to get those drinks started.
Right.
We'll see there. But we've got a lot of red flashes happening right here on Crazy Drunk's side.
Yeah, Crazy Drunk's playing at a pretty sweet spot right now. It's a spot where he does want to backdash, but he also wants to manage that range where 3-3P from John could come out, 6-6P could come out. Moves that not only get in, but put Crazy Drunk in a 50 or Shun in a 50-50 situation where he loses a lot of drinks. We saw the 6-6P just now, and that's exactly what I mean. Let's not forget that move does take a drink.
Yes, it does.
There. Oh, he doesn't let it rip.
Oh, it's very scary. Interrupts the roll with the jabs, though.
BK.
Right over.
What a read. He knew it, and I understand. Tries to get the soft knockdown so he can get some more drinks. That's what we're about to see. There's one.
And there's that TK, that long range leg.
Yeah.
Coming out, stopping the roll right in his straps.
PK piano doesn't work out. Low attack accident. PPPK. No follow up, but he does end up pressing the button. In the chase, just like that.
Ooh.
Just like that.
Double evade.
Okay,
Gonna get up to 10, maybe 11.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I got nervous there. I was like, all right, he did the swing, but yeah, he can do that and get some drinks, so he's good. All right, the mid comes out.
Elbows.
What a read from GT. Understanding that there's a high after that string. Gets the punish. Circular, the wall is there. Crazy Drunk ready for it.
Oh no, that's half-life.
Gets the side
We did
to
a
try to
drink.
go for the spit. The wall for PK. Chop. The wall's not there. ECD. PPPK. Another
Keeps pressing into it again. GT keep getting clipped at that last part of the string.
and-
Duck underneath the sweep. Very nice.
Oh,
Guard break.
the guard break. And get the drinks. Oh, there he goes. Okay. He messes up. He messes up. He doesn't get any drinks. He got a standing finish, too, which is painful. This might actually come back to bite Gentleman Thief here. Again, we've got PPPK. That's not what we got. I was going to say we got Chowan, but that PPPK right there is just doing so much work.
Guard break again.
break.
Caught him breaking the stagger.
Oh, this is going downhill so fast for Crazy Drunk.
It was looking so good before. We've got the counter hit, though. We're staying alive.
Reach the space. I mean,
Get up
what do you
mid.
do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Everything was working so much in Crazy Drunk's favor, and then just a few rogue hits and some knockdowns. A few drinks went away, and it just went all out of control, unfortunately.
I mean, you did
Crazy
GT an
Drunk.
inch, right?
He's Captain Clutch for a reason. You cannot give Gentleman P any excuse to still be alive. He'll find a way in the most creative ways to not only stay alive, but like embarrass you. It's like, bro, I have a sliver of health yet left, and you can't hit me. What's up?
That's
What's going on?
The only health point that matters is the last one.
That's a fact.
Trooper roll again. Trying to dash up at the wall.
Yeah, that mid attack that he saw is a -5 too, so he tried to steal a turn after that. Crazy Drunk was ready though. I like it. At the low high. Low mid.
Ooh, ooh.
The back throw. I like it. 2K. Head
Yeah.
stack. Oh, hit confirmed too, which is awesome. PK just doing it. I'm not guessing. Let me tell you
Full
something.
charge.
That's what GT says. GT says, I'm not guessing. I will box out of this, knowing that you have to get a counter hit in order to do something.
Tries to go for an unblockable there. Crazy Drunk not asleep yet. Was able to call it out.
It's a fact. Something. 3-3P again. Pacing himself. Bit of a rough situation. Remember, Crazy Drunk has no drinks. So
Yeah,
not only
no.
does he have to find the hits, he's got to win in a way where he can get, and he doesn't do it. He's got to win in a way where he can get something going on. Doesn't work out.
Round 3.
Yeah, it is definitely something that you don't want to be in. That situation is rough for Crazy Drunk right now. You know, it's the benefit. You get the dreams are really strong. You don't get them. It's kind of rough. Here's another launch.
Oh, and that actually clips him. That was a great read from Crazy Drunk, but the follow-up just shuts all of that down. I'm telling you, if GT can find a way, he will find a way. Again, you can't even whiff. You can't
My
even
arms are
whiff.
cannons.
The cannons have connected. It's been a while since we've seen that. And it's not like Crazy Drunk's not playing. It's not like he's not in the race trying to make something work out.
He was making good decisions in a lot of the things, but you know, it's just a chance. You gave GT a chance to play, and he's gonna take it.
Right, it's a little thing. I mean, you whiffed the high, you got counter hit. You tried to create some space, you got counter hit. You did a simple sidestep, got 2K'd, knocked down, and now you have to guess. It's just the little things. And that's what GT is great on capitalizing off of. And again, I'll keep saying it, when you have a character that gets so much benefit off of normal hits doing big counter hit damage, things can add up so fast. It's a nightmare to have to deal with. So yeah, great stuff to GT. He's doing a fantastic job just kind of controlling the show and doing what he wants to do.
Taking a second to get back into the lobby, gather your thoughts, and we're going right back into it on the sumo ring. No walls here, lots of room to move.
I want to say
See
this
if
is
Crazy
good.
Drunk can use that.
I want to say this is good for Shishun because it usually is, but the way that GT is going about chasing, it just doesn't give him a chance to create that mid-range space and breathe. But he gets a knockdown here. The low doesn't believe, and then he goes for one hell of a risk.
Oh, that's an
gonna lead to an
unblockable too.
Oh, just how did he find it? Just like that. Do you see what I'm saying? A simple decision, and GT finds an entire unblockable because of it.
Round 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to fight GT when it's like this. You know, he's firing on all cylinders. He's just right.
Right.
He's Mr. Right.
He's just Mr. Right. It's like, what do you do? Neutral throw comes out, though. Signs of life here for Crazy Drunk. Does get 3 drinks. Oh, whoa!
Ooh, big whiff on the 6K there.
Yeah, that could have
Big
been
evade.
really bad.
Side turn.
Love the patience from Crazy Drunk, too. Great. All right. -10 says you're not going to press or step. Put something out here. Great mule kick. All right, he's going to try to finish with something gentle, and he does. Okay, loses out on, I think, 1 drink there, but we're at 10. Choan's available. Few meter burns are available, but you only really get 1. He has
We have
options.
to throw. We have to throw. We have tools.
Right, we do, yeah, that's true.
There you go. And we're getting 3 right here.
Yeah. All right, tried to chase. I like that mid chase.
Get off me.
Makes a forward throw. That was nice. Ooh, the Choan.
Choan. That's a ring out.
That's not a ring out. That's not a ring out. That's so scary, but he gets that string all on hit, which means he's going to get a nice, solid 6 drinks.
Round 4. Ready?
And we are, but Crazy Drunk up in rounds for the first time
Yeah.
since the first game.
Back. PPK, free knockdown. And he knows you're not going to tech. PPK, I got one of my own. Tries to slide, gets back, thrown for his troubles.
Oh, the Virtua tracking. We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. That's a fact. Paying off so far. It's a painful situation to be in. I mean, you're 2 rounds up, 17 drinks, and somehow GT is still finding a way.
Double roll.
All right.
Here we go. Pose on him.
Poor neck.
Yeah, that hurts, dude. That snap.
My goodness.
Good knee.
Speaking of snap, I mean, just again, what do you do? And just to
Go
seal
night
the
night.
deal, a standing jab, just to let you know, I control this space. That was after 17 drinks in. That's painful. That is a painful
Yeah,
way to
that I mean, you know, it's so hard to fight GT when he just like that. He's so methodical, so mentally aware of what you're trying to do, of what your characters can do. It's just an uphill battle no matter how many drinks you have.
This is what
But
it is.
that being said, that battle definitely was one, took a lot out of us. So we're going to go ahead, take a quick break, get our breath back, maybe stand up, walk around, and then we'll be back with the rest of the top 8 action. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Peggy 12.
Welcome back to the regional finals for the second online qualifier in North America. We are here moving from top 8 down to top 4. And boy, what a top 4 we have for everybody. We, of course, just saw our winners finals with Gentleman Thief going up and 3-0ing Crazy Drunk. You know, 2 incredibly strong players, but, you know, Gentleman Thief just had that little bit extra that gave him that edge in every single match. So we are going to see more Crazy Drunk later in the losers finals, but right now it is time for our losers semis with Black Alert going up against KDQ's own Bushidto.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge match, not only because this is a run back, but because this sets up a pretty big losers finals as well. I feel like Crazy Drunk is definitely going to have his work cut out for him no matter who he has to fight, but it's going to be scary if Bushidto makes it specifically. Either way, we're not there just yet. This run back means a lot. I know Bushidto, he wants to make it. He has been grinding his butt off. Big shout out to Bushidto, aka the new Taka of America. Yes, I gave him that title. So I said it on stream.
He went and dug it out of the back corner of his closet with the dirty clothes in the pile. Handed that off.
He earned it too. I mean, again, this bracket is not only stacked, but he's had to climb so many times through so many gauntlets, and once again, he's reigned supreme through a lot of people who did a lot of naysaying. And with that said, Black Alert having to step up and represent the way that he has done a stellar job as well. So, you know, definitely wanted to solidify himself as the top Sarah in America, period. I remember having a conversation about him. He's like, one of, huh? Let me show you something. So he's shown up so far, and I know he wants to make it into that Open Championship. He's gonna have to buckle up, readjust, and get through a really, really tough Bushidto here.
Yeah, definitely. Both players, like you said, have definitely cemented themselves as cornerstone players of their character. A lot of legacy that they'll be able to imbue with that, and a lot of knowledge they'll be able to pass on. But now, one of them has to go home here.
Yeah.
And that extra pressure of moving on, you know, getting a better cash prize, getting ever so closer to that qualifier spot, you know. You have to wonder, is this going to be a matter of experience? In a tournament set like this.
Yeah, the pressure is definitely on. I mean, and honestly, no matter where you are and how you do in this tournament, you really do have to pat yourself on the back, especially if you made it to this top 4 situation. Either way, this is going to be a scary one because, you know, where Black Alert is coming from. Black Alert knows the last time they fought, it was quite the sweep and a painful one. But Bushidto having finally kind of quelled the beast, kind of dealt with the painful thing, which is this matchup, has to do it again and prove to himself it's not a fluke. But regardless, no matter where we end up in this, no matter with whoever's moving forward, Bushidto can definitely sleep well knowing that he showed up on one of the biggest stages here for North American Virtual Fighter and made it this far. Black Alert having done what he's done has represented time and time again for Canada, for Sarahs, who, you know, we always make fun of Sarah players who say tools ain't there, this, that, and the third. Black Alert is showing what can be done with some stellar tools. So, I mean, again, phenomenal performance from everybody so far. But to your point, someone's going home and someone's moving forward to fight Crazy Drunk. So, big deal. This is a big deal.
Absolutely. And with that, we've got our button check out of the way. We are getting things ready to go here to get you guys into loser semis for the second and last online qualifier in North America here.
Get your shades on for this one, man. This is
gonna be have to. Lock in here. Future's so bright, you need shades. You know
that part. Where are my darker ones? You know, I should grab those in a minute. It's too dark for that. It's like I don't even want to tell you what time it is over here, but doesn't matter.
Don't worry about that.
Match is starting. Here we go. We've got a breakable fence here with the grasslands. I'm liking this.
It's 5 o'clock right now.
It is fight 45, baby.
Round 1.
Here we go. Shout out to the horses in the back. We're going in. We're getting close right off the bat. No spacing here.
Yeah, I like
getting as close as we can.
It's Black Alert this time around, pressing the situation with the aggression. All right, 6P. Back throw comes out. Headbutt. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Goes for the simple stuff. Could get more damage now with the new routes being a lot more consistent on characters like Sarah. But doesn't matter. Back throw break. Ooh, more pressure. Oh, 6XP comes out. Oh my goodness, that was dirty. Ooh. That was so disrespectful. He did a delay stomp.
Yeah.
Baited a successfully baited.
Bushidto's feeling something on this one.
Yeah. Don't blame him.
Here we go. Watch the shove. Oh. Yeah, every time. Gotta be ready for that.
That's a little bit because he actually lost his turn there, but the shove came out. And it looks like we are going to get a DC again, unfortunately. That's just rough. With so much momentum on Bushidto's side there, you don't want that to happen.
No, definitely not. Now, we had this happen earlier, and he was able to clutch it out here, but can he make it happen? Can Lightning strike twice for him?
Yeah, that's the big deal. I mean, momentum is everything. And right there, Bushidto did have it. This gives Black Alert a chance to kind of slow down, make some mental observations, figure things out, get things in order before we come back in. You don't want to give Bushidto that kind of time and energy, if I'm being honest with you. So it's just, I'll say it again. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard fight. Definitely one that, oh man, and it's happening, shout outs to Tuesday nights, right?
Yeah. For real.
Shout outs to, going through this and then going to your desk on Wednesday morning. Hey, braver men than I.
Yeah, I feel that. So we're gonna get a quick reset going on. Everyone's just making sure everything is working, functioning the way it should. I am truthfully at a loss for words. I want to know. I gotta sneak back into the chat and see what the chat is thinking, because I know they have their expectations here. I know there's a lot of people rooting against Taka. That's really what I want to see. I want to see all the people who hate Taka in the chat.
Wonder why.
What do you mean? Listen, he has to work hard for everything he does. He's not. Let me stop.
Yeah, he has to press back, punch, and 2 other buttons afterwards too. It's just difficult.
Two words. Just chop.
Just chop.
Actually, doesn't even work on Sarah, but it's still funny to say because that makes everyone trigger. So it's a great time. But regardless, we'll be getting back underway momentarily. I really, really am impressed with both of these players. Black Alert having, to be honest with you, just a fantastic month, having won the community event that happened earlier this month in flying colors, and then going from that to week 1 of the qualifier, sending Gentleman Thief to losers, and then qualifying with that 2nd seed, still playing fantastic. Again, having to go through this bracket, you just don't know who's ready for you, which is really what happened between him and Bushidto. But having to then fight through numbers, Adam, Yuki, to get to this point, I mean, regardless, not an easy feat for him, and he's putting on a show. So, I got to show my love to him.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've said it time and time, but we really can't understate how difficult it is to even just get here. Get to where you are tonight, let alone to get to the top 4.
Yeah.
For all those players.
It's tough, and if you've never been in this pressure situation, I'm going to do the thing again where I talk from experience. There's a lot riding on something like this when, obviously we've had a lot of events over time, and with the resurgence of Virtua Fighter with Ultimate Showdown coming out, and then Revo, and obviously now the Game Awards nominated World Stage, there's been a lot more.
Go vote now.
Yeah, that's right. Go vote now. There's been a lot of attention and a lot more, and this is what I really love, a lot more newcomers with a different approach to the game showing up and really putting even the OGs on notice. So to have to play under that pressure against so much variety nowadays, there are so many more players with so much skill and just so many things to worry about. It's tough. So and then to get this far, you're right there. You're right there. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot.
For sure, it is a lot to juggle. But they've proven that they can.
Yeah.
They just have to do it a couple more times, and then they'll get in. They'll get the money. They'll get that qualifier spot. They'll get to go, fight against some of the other best players in the world.
Yeah.
In the championship. You know, everybody wants it. It's just a matter of who wants it more at this point.
With that said, I do want to give a really, really big shout out to the Europe community and the community out in Asia, specifically Japan. I know Korea's watching as well. I think China's probably watching a little bit. But definitely the Japanese community, who've been hosting watch parties for a lot of the community events, and they've definitely been giving out tech and have been so open. I mean, I think at this point, I think it's pretty much solidified that when it comes to Virtua Fighter 5, Japan is number one. They've been on top for so long. But for them to be so open and fans of us and share tech with us, I think it's a beautiful thing. So you know, you can't help but appreciate that and be grateful. So with that said, we're getting started. We are doing a clean match here. Fresh start. Both of them have agreed to that.
Here we go.
See what happens here.
So much damage there for Black Alert. 2P coming out, and we sweep.
All right, more mids. I like the pressure. The knockdown comes. 4P plus K comes out.
Yeah, he's going for that a lot. He's going for that shove a lot there.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I like that idea. I think it's interesting to see that we're not seeing a challenge on what I like to call a raw Tachi. Great punish there. Black Alert, though. And he'll walk up and get a free back throw. All right, here we go. 6-6P comes out. Low sweep. And a free stomp. I like the delay 2P. Gets another knockdown. And another stomp.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of damage off of that here with Black Alert staying down. Oh, bad turn.
Oh!
But
Forward throw, and it's gonna steal around.
Shake the
Just
baby.
like that. That hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like in game it hurts. On the bar it hurts. And just emotionally, that hurts. That's crazy.
This is such a stat bracket. You've come so far every single round that you lose. Just twist it a little bit. Twist the knife a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, that's a fact. I like the jump. No punish. Everyone's pacing themselves. The wall is there. Gonna get a free stomp and the round. And the round. There we go.
And the round. Had to buffer it a little bit. I feel you.
Needed a moment. I was gonna say, what's going on here? All right.
Round 4. Ready, go.
There we go. Bushidto, 2 rounds up. Super dominant right now.
Ooh,
and we get the belly clap.
The wall, though, unfortunate. Doesn't matter. Jump happens. 4-6P. And he does. That is probably the safest way to go about getting the damage. He gets it all, and he still comes out with the round. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So
Game
first
one,
game goes to
going to
Bushidto. You gotta love it. As we continue on, Black Alert taking a moment to adjust. I'm assuming we're gonna get a stage switch here. I'm not expecting a switch in characters. Ouch! Ouch!
Oh no! Oh no!
What's happening
Oh no!
here? This is oh boy.
What's happening? You're gonna see what we like to call the 2-touch game.
Oh boy. Talk about a rough night.
Yeah.
Okay. Black Alert. Kind of in a frustrating situation. Sweep comes out. Does OM twice.
Yeah,
I like
gotta get out of there.
Such a way to play. Just super patient. Like, why risk too much and get wrung out? But the situation has come back again.
Oh, tries to super jump out, but gets put at the wall for your trouble.
Okay, he goes for the safe combo there. Could have gotten way more damage and then a stomp, but decides to just go for that. And he's taking the round convincingly.
Yeah. Bushidto playing incredibly well right now.
Yeah.
Pitching the spots well.
Oh!
Not doing anything super risky when he does get the hit, and making sure he gets the damage on it.
Oh, and then he gets a Tachi IK. We haven't seen that in a while. Goes for the big damage, gets the stomp. PP6P. Back throw break. Side throw. Black Alert wants to play. He wants to play. He's like, I want to play. I want to do something. I'm going for whatever I can. I mean, just wow.
Yeah, no, this is super dominating performance by Bushidto. Black Alert still in this, you know, does have a game if he loses this round, but that's not the place you want to be at this far into the bracket.
Oh, and there's just some buttons, unfortunately, that Black Alert is not catching and punishing. And it's giving... Okay, I was going to say, that should just like be a wonky ring out, but that should just be a clean ring out. That neutral throw, so we're good.
Round 4.
But that was a little scary.
You never know sometimes.
Whoa!
Oh, here we go. Dragon Smash Cannon.
I like it. Oh, tried to go for a big launch there. Sweep comes out. Not the worst situation. Okay, now it's getting worse. 2 rounds up.
We're starting to step on the gas a little bit. We're going for a late night drive.
Oh, really dangerous. And this isn't the match you want to lose if you're a Taka here. You got the stage advantage. Oh, got the belly. Low comes out. 4-6P is disrespectful. Tries to choke slam. 6-6P comes out. 2P. The stomp is blocked and punished. Great break, but it's not your turn, and he knows it. Okay. Another block. Oh, great. Black Alert. Cha-cha kicks off the tech roll. Even if you block that, it's still Black Alert's turn. That's just the woes of Sarah. Painful.
You'll never be a match.
Evening it up right there with the stage advantage.
Yeah, that's a painful stage to lose on if you're Taka. That's really rough. But, you know, great stuff to Black Alert. The knockdown started happening. And truthfully, some mistakes were made from Bushidto where he could have capitalized a little bit better. But, you know, we're scrambling here.
Right.
Let's see what happens here. That's a free launch right there. Okay.
Almost half life gone right there. Flamingo low kicks coming out.
All right, and now Black Alert is playing this game. This is where things get scary. This is what you have to worry about if you're Bushidto. The game plan has not changed, but Black Alert is doing what he wants to do, and that's the problem.
The 2K plus G getting that low counter hit launcher. Here we go. Stomp again.
I like the 6-6P. 4th throw comes out. All right, yeah, and it just feels like Bushidto's losing steam right now, and that's honestly what's really cooking it.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
he's not moving as fast. His decisions aren't as crisp. It could be a matter of experience. It could be a matter of the time, you know. Black Alert finally dialing in, figuring out what Bushidto wants to do.
Right.
And Bushidto taking a minute to adjust, and every, you know, wasted effort, wasted time.
Yeah, it's a fact. Distance finally worked. Has a headbutt punish, right? It's good. And the stomp. Plenty of time to punish, even on side turn. And it looks like signs of life are back from Bushidto, but we'll have to see. There was only 1 round.
Round 4.
You know, Bushidto still sticking to the game plan, still throwing out those sit-sits Ps. You know, getting a lot up for that. Oh, but the big punish.
Yeah. Been a little bit too overzealously. 6-6P, I like that. Great duck. Great patience from Black Alert. Oh, the sweep comes again. Mix. I mean, that's just what happens when you tech roll against Sarah. And that's the reason why dealing with Sarah as a Taka player is so painful. Once you get that knockdown going, the way she can go into Flamingo and still keep her turn, painful. And then get a knockdown again. It's a lot.
And then loops back into itself, too.
Sure does.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely not ideal, to put it mildly.
All right, it's not over yet, though. 2 games. Black Alert just needs 1 to close this out. Bushidto has the open stage.
Run up
and
throw.
Gets that life here. Right. 6-6P comes out. Stomp comes out as well. Belly. And a neutral throw. I like this. Okay, so he switches positions. Great fuzzy guard. No buttons. Okay, there we go. And then a back throw. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I like the defense. I like the change to be a little bit more reserved there in that game. Definitely helped him out there. You know, good blots, nothing crazy. Step into the sit-sits P for the punish.
Right.
Definitely helped him there.
And then on top of that, when it was time for offense, simple stuff. Nothing that could be heavily punished. Not too many of those low lariats that we saw. Big shout outs to Wolf. No major bets. Get what he can. Chill for a second. Great punish. That's a kill.
Ooh, yeah, good
The
stuff
optimal
there.
stuff. I like when Taka players use 6KK to punish, because like a lot of them don't know that that's a natural combo. If you block something that's low, it doesn't look like it should be, but it's just so stylish.
Duck under the headbutt though. Black Alert not going out just yet.
Ooh, okay, and he gets something here. He's gonna get a mix-up. Back throw comes out.
Is that ring out?
He could ring out. That's not the combo. That's close stance. Drops it, unfortunately. All right, it's fine. 6-6P comes out and the stomp. Back to midstream. Thankfully, that was only normal hit. Tries to go for a headbutt. 2P. right, Bushidto's back to his old ways here.
In the range game now.
Ooh, the delayed Tachi P plus K. 3 rounds straight. We are gaining.
Yeah.
2-2. This is scary. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say.
All right.
2-2.
Bring us back to the taco. Bring us back.
Yeah, look, no matter what happens, both of these players have been doing a fantastic job of just putting on a hell of a show. I expected this to set the tone. I can't believe that I'm saying this. Black Alert versus Bushidto to get in the top 3. I'm so happy I'm really proud of both of these players. We ain't done though. Taco State, not Taco State, the Octagon.
That's right.
Island.
Not a lot of room. Walls all around.
Yeah, this is scary if we are playing against Taco. I'll keep saying it. He has way too many chances to close the gap and get a wall.
Side turn counter hit on the jab string there. A lot of damage for a punish. And we did a forward throw too that puts it very close into 1 touch. And the 3K shutting down the offense, giving Black Alert the first round.
Yeah, that neutral tech actually came to bite him. He had to, I don't think he was recovered enough to actually block, so he had to deal with that. But he's going to get a wall here and a free stomp. No tech roll means he gets a free stomp. All right, back throw comes out. Forward throw comes out. All right, but he finds a counter hit on the wake up. The headbutt, free stomp again.
Stomp it in.
Jab, elbow again. Okay. This is getting scrambly.
It's 1-1.
1-1, and this is getting really scrambly. If you're Black Alert, you gotta worry. This can get away from you really fast.
We might start clutching the pearls here.
Yeah, I mean, to the point where Black Alert's playing a lot slower. We've seen him successfully block that low so many times. And now he's not even tech rolling. I mean, this is just scary. PP6P doesn't work out. Back throw doesn't work out either. And another 6-6P. 2P. Another stomp. No tech roll. And again,
one round away.
This is a big deal.
This is huge. This is a huge deal for Bushidto. One more round, and he puts himself into top 3 for the online qualifier.
Right.
Oh, but a bad throw from Black Alert is going to make that a little bit more difficult.
Pistons come out. We haven't seen that in quite some time. Same with the forward throw. And the clap.
Oh, dark break.
Boom. 6KK. No tech roll. He does get a tech roll, but he activates the button and he throws it. Oh my goodness, that was a mistake from Black Alert, and Bushidto moves on to losers finals.
What a great performance by Bushidto. Oh my goodness, incredible performance, making it all the way here. Moving on, that's the Taka of America, baby.
That is the Taka of America, ladies and gentlemen. If you want the crown, you're going to have to beat him for it, all right? And it just goes to show, he's worked so hard for this. So I know for him to come from, and I have to paint the picture because it's very important. To come from weeks of preparation, understanding that this matchup is really frustrating. Black Alert is somebody where he just feels like just can't figure it out. He can't get the rhythm. He just doesn't know what to do. He said to me, and I remember him saying to me, it feels like you can make so very little mistakes. And I told him, well, then just don't make no mistakes. And I think he took that to heart because the way that he played, especially as he started to get his rhythm, he's come such a long way from his play style of just doing it to, and I like to say this to him a lot, pressing with a purpose. He did it when it mattered, and it gets him into one of the one of the losers finals where, again, it's an uphill battle for him as well, but it's something that he's a little bit more comfortable dealing with. So he's earned that right to now battle it out in top 3, and that's a long way from where he came from. So really big round of applause to Bushidto for making it this far. He's not done yet. And again, to Black Alert, who's been doing a stellar job this entire time. While his run does end tonight, expect to see more and more games from Black Alert, holding it down with Sarah, doing a stellar, fantastic job as well. I mean, what a set, man. What a set. I'm proud of both of them.
Yeah, both. I mean, you have to hold your head high, win or lose, depending on how it went. Just everybody played so well. It was such an interesting back and forth. We saw the adaptation. You saw the mastery. You really got to see the whole story move through it. And, this time it was Bushidto's story, right?
Yeah.
Next time could be entirely different. I mean, Black Alert is Black Alert, right?
For sure.
This is not a person that is just like a throwaway name.
at all.
That is someone that you have to worry about. I mean, if anything, this is proof of it. The fact that you got here and you lost to Bushidto in top 4 of the online qualifier in such a stats bracket from these stats regionals.
Yeah.
You can't discount that.
That's a fact. And, preparation does a lot. It's great to see these players have been grinding so hard to even get to this point. If you made it this far, you are one of North America's elites. That's just the way it is. So,
for sure.
Again, fantastic job and bravo. But we're not done yet. Now comes the losers finals. And this one, both of them have experience in this matchup. I want to clarify. I talked about Crazy Drunk having played Leifei. Crazy Drunk also plays Taka. So Crazy Drunk knows what this character wants to look for. And then also he's played the best between playing XTN, Bushidto, playing me. I mean, he's played the strongest Takas in North America.
Yeah.
So he knows what to look for. But at the same time, as I said before, Bushidto, having locked in, knows what he has to do. So it's just a matter about closing it out, doing it, and winning. So, again, top 3 regardless. These guys are in big money. But we're not done. Someone has to go to Japan, and we're going to find that out tonight. Who goes up against GT in that grand final?
Who will be booking a flight with Hema to Japan?
Yeah. Big deal.
And
So
here
this
we go.
button check is almost all set. We're going to get this matchup on the way in just a moment. It's going to be Shun versus Taka. Matchup, by the way, which used to be heavily in Taka's favor. Not so much now. So many fantastic tools that Shun has between the PPPK that we've seen, not needing too many drinks to get the low high kick to knock down now. So many ways to be evasive. There's a lot of things that as a Taka player you need to look for. And yeah, again, you don't get to make a lot of mistakes. See what happens.
Start immediately with a full circle there, trying to catch some step, but we get the new string on the side. We get 5 drinks. We did a knockdown. We're almost at mission critical levels.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Back throw
comes out. All right, belly. And he's got to work that drink meter too. It's not just a matter of winning.
Oh, big drop there. Could have done a lot of damage.
Yeah, painful. Could have got a kill in maybe 3 drinks. At the minimum, 3 drinks. So a kill and 3 drinks are missed out, which leaves Crazy Drunk with a round of 8 drinks. Painful. Chop comes out. I like it. Stomp.
Interrupts the clap there. And we're getting 5 drinks there. Oh no, we're at 12 on a Tuesday.
12 on a Tuesday. Nasty work. You thought you were in Los Angeles. By the way, this is the West Coasters. So
this stage is West Coast for sure.
For sure. Without a doubt.
Round 3.
Here we go, 18, 2 rounds, Crazy Drunk. Very, very dominating lead right here. And now we're pulling out all the tricks. Mid, low, low, rolling on the dirt.
Yeah, there's that 1KK I was talking about. Again, as I said before, 1KK used to knock down at single digits. Now, I think it's 6 drinks, 7 drinks, 1KK knocks down. It's so easy for Crazy Drunk to get those 6 and 7 drinks.
Did you see this? Did you see the speed of the guesses that had to be made in that round?
Yeah.
You know, there was 8 or 9, 1 per second, maybe more than on there. Crazy Drunk is playing super fast right now.
And that's his happy place, right? That's the pace he likes to play. And if you get caught trying to match his momentum, you're gonna run into buttons before you know it. So
Speaking of running into buttons.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff. Just say it like that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
That's a capital S.
Heavy S. All right. All right, neutral throw break. Forward throw. Fortunately, that's not the one that takes drinks, though. So, round to Bushidto, but 4 drinks in the stock instead of 2. So, that's a little bit painful.
Ready, go!
All right. I like the 4P to catch the evade on side. All right. Great break for Bushidto. I like the patience, too. So, that's a counter hit, which is good because that means that last hit is guaranteed.
Ooh, the big evades coming out right here from both players.
That's the belly. Only PK.
No, we punish.
Oh, that's punishable too, but he doesn't get it. It's unfortunate. All right, fine.
Up to 6.
6 throws come out. Belly again. Low again. Clap. What a duck.
Clap.
What a duck.
What a fuzzy. He was ready.
Crazy Drunk saying he's not too old for this, all right?
Go!
Oh,
Not
I'm
full
checking you. Look at this,
circular
the new stuff. What's up? I have meter to burn. More mids. More mids.
Chop.
More
interrupts it.
mids. I am in control here. Psycho
For
Crusher.
Peter. Up to 14. This is not looking very good for Bushidto this game. A lot of meter Crazy Drunk can spend.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right.
plus unblocked mid launcher, low launchers, new screen options, very scary. And of course the Cho'On that you saw right there on the
It's
side.
burn time. Oh, he doesn't burn the meter. He's thinking about it. Next knockdown, he's going for the low high. Fourth throw comes out again. Not the one that takes drinks. Unfortunate. Great block. Great block again. Low high.
Knockout!
The K comes out. He doesn't get the 3-3P, unfortunately. I don't even know if Crazy Drunk was still considered in a floating stance after that knockdown to even get 3-3P, but she's always still try for it anyway. I love
Twin
that
pistol.
challenge.
We're not waiting.
Oh, could have got a bigger punish for that, but you know, it's all good. 2P comes out, more 2Ps, more 2Ps. Itachi IP tries to go fourth throw. 6-6P. Oh, what a delay!
Whoa, what an evade.
Oh, but he's
Moves whiffing like
oh,
ships in the
punish!
night.
He doesn't punish! So much is happening!
Cancels it
This is
again.
unfortunate.
Forcing the death.
Oh,
Goes for the
my goodness. There were 5 opportunities to win the game for Bushidto, and he missed them all. Crazy
That
Drunk
was-
steals another game.
That was choreography.
That's painful.
That was a
if you-
dance.
If you watch it back, that's painful. I mean, there are no, you can't give away that many opportunities to win and miss it. That hurts. It just hurts. Oh, wow.
Round 1.
Oh man, Crazy Drunk 2-0 right now with an incredible run in the second game.
Yeah.
Fighting for it now, Bushidto. This could be his last game. We need to see him turn it up right here.
Yeah, agreed.
You know they say killers don't quit. We get the shove. We get the kicks.
PK comes out, chops mid a little bit too early. Lux out there, doesn't get a punish so low. Okay, he gets something here. 4K, I see what he's going for.
The
3-3P, you
2P.
gotta go for the drinks. He doesn't take any. He doesn't get any drinks. That's
Ooh.
painful.
He's building that meter.
Yeah. All right, K plus G, low high.
So many counter hits there. Oh, interrupts it. And the stomp for good measure.
1KP comes out, Crazy Drunk, not afraid, gets to neutral throw. He smells blood in the water. That's really what it is.
Sweep him.
All right, back up
Off me.
break. All right, and then he gets to sit down and drink for himself. So he's going to be at 13.
This is very scary. We're on round 3, 1 round apiece. 13 drinks right here. That's a lot.
Yeah. All right. I think he goes for the, he went for the bread and butter. He could have gotten more drinks and the damage. 6-6P comes out. Neutral throw off the wake up. And this is just
Oh,
this
we're
is just
getting
running
3
away.
more.
Yeah, this is at this point, there's a lot going on that's just painful. The drink management is catching up with Bushidto. He's gonna get 2 drinks here. And maybe the round if he does the right thing. Never mind.
Oh no, we're up to 20
We're up
now.
20. Yeah, this now we just burn it. We burn it all. If I'm Crazy Drunk, I burn everything. Why not?
It's time to make you guess.
Yes. And be safe about it. Look, low high's coming. There it is.
Oh, look at that
Oh.
life gone. Oh, we're going up to 24. What's funnier than 24?
Yeah.
No 25.
Yeah, that's painful. Look,
That's
look.
rough.
Okay. Oh, I catch my breath. It's great stuff to Bushidto. He did a fantastic job. I really do appreciate the run that he went on. There's just levels to this thing sometimes, and this is one of those cases where now that you've passed that threshold, it gets a bit tougher. The Shun matchup. That's what
Hard.
happens if you
Rough.
don't if you don't know what to look for. You cannot give Crazy Drunk too many chances to live, and that's just what we saw there. So great stuff regardless. Bushidto getting 3rd place is insane. Beautiful stuff too.
Incredible. So happy for him.
Yeah.
You know, he's really been putting in the time. He's been doing a lot of work, you know, on Ultimate Showdown, then Revo, and now World Stage. You know, he's definitely cut his teeth on some
Yeah.
pretty hard fights and come out the better man for it. So good
Yeah.
stuff to him. Excellent showing there. Unfortunately, that is where the run's going to end for him. But again, to make it this far really says a lot. A lot
Yeah.
of it, you know, top 3 doesn't tell the full story.
That's a fact. So listen, guys, we're not done yet. We got one more match to go, but before we get into it, we're gonna catch our breath. We're gonna take our break, and when we come back, the grand finals for the VF Open Championship qualifiers here in North America. See you in a bit.
Peggy 12.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VF Open Championships regional finals here for North America. It has been quite the adventure so far, and we've got one more match left. It's Gentleman Thief on winner's side, Crazy Drunk on loser's side after one hell of a hectic match. And I don't know how this one is going to go. I feel like Crazy Drunk is a bit more prepared. Regardless, let me tell you, Gentleman Thief has been showing why he is the most dominant player in America. Limey, you've been watching these matches with me, bro. How are you feeling? Yeah. I can't even catch my breath.
Man, it's late. It's late. It's late, dog. No, I mean, they've been so electric. Like, that's the best way to put it. You know, we've had such insane upsets. We've had some blowouts. We've had some real spicy scrambles on some of these matches. You know, and we're closing it out, too, with the last two competitors in North America fighting for that last spot to go and represent us in the Virtua Fighter Open Championship. A quick look back on the road that we've walked here tonight. We've got Gentleman Thief not dropping a game at all here in winners, making it all the way. Crazy Drunk putting on a good performance, getting knocked down into losers against Gentleman Thief, and then having an eclectic, wild match with Bushidto. Definitely one that you're going to want to remember. And now, here they are. Team Strike first.
Back at it again on that winner's side.
For the top dog spot. Back at it again. We're getting the run back.
Yeah, you know, and I think this really silences the critics that had something to say about Gentleman Thief's performance. I mean, with the likes of Himajan jumping in, people feel like GT is washed up, and then GT taking some time, respectfully, to not only switch peripherals, but characters and just try things out. He's come to let people know, look, I am #1 in America for a reason. And he brings out the John to show people. I love this for him.
Ooh, starting with the guard break early. We're sending a message. Don't block too much.
Yeah, I'm not having it. Chop
right
comes out.
Over.
I like this. 2K comes out. Jab, jab, 3P. I mean, simple stuff. And he's been playing this way the entire night. Not going to do too much. Just going to go for what I need. Do I need to repeat myself? I'm not even going to say the thing. The chat knows what I'm about to say.
Chat knows. They know. They know. They were here.
They were here. That's a fact.
They were here. And here we go. Good life lead for Crazy Drunk, but it's getting chipped away here little by little with these elbows and these mids.
Yeah. And look at the difference in meter management between GT and any shun that he's really run into. This is probably the highest drink count we've seen so far coming from Crazy Drunk here. He misses the just frame, so he won't get another drink, but still, all good. All good.
Yeah, it's 1-1. Crazy Drunk not getting as many drinks as he could have, but still getting a few. Getting to that match at number 8. Did a really strong Choyon. We got the old man torpedo. We have the low high in the jab string now.
Yeah, like the 4KP that will take a drink. 4P to catch a step. The great thing about that is if you see the red flash on that 4P, which is again just to catch a sidestep. That's really what he was fishing for. Press P. Get the damage, and you get a drink for it. You just gotta love it.
It's really good. It's super good in this matchup here. And we did the knees.
On the wall. Where did that come from? That's
a lot of damage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What does GT know here? What is he looking for?
At this point, I don't even go for drinks. The game is almost over. You might as well just fish for what you can.
Go for damage.
He closes it out just like that.
Yeah, and super dominant performance there by Gentleman Thief. Just at the last second, turned it on. You know, hit that massive Half-Life combo with the stacker roll.
Yeah.
You know, hit confirming those 4Ps, looking with those 4K strings, you know,
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
All right.
At the end.
PP4P. Like it. Knee. PP2K. All right. Here we go.
Side throw.
9 drinks, 10 drinks. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We're here. Crazy
For sure.
telling me don't write the dissertation just yet. You're doing too much hyping for Gentleman Thief. I'm still here. 11 drinks. He tried to sneak another like 4.
He really
See
did.
that?
Yeah. A little cheeky.
Oh, what a chase! That was I didn't look to find that. That was actually really
Oh
risky.
my goodness. The knee. So much damage there. GT evening up the round count right now.
66P tried to keep him afloat just a little bit longer to get an extra drink, but I should have just went for the extra bound. Got something. Doesn't work out. 2P again. Elbow. The delay!
Finishes it.
We haven't seen that in a while. That was a great read from GT.
Yeah.
4P about
What
the donkey? What?
Get off of me!
What?
Don't touch me!
He said,
You know what time it is?
I'm not going for an unblockable mix-up. Put your hands to yourself, old man.
Put your hands where I can see them.
That's right. What a read. That's 2 games in. Just wow. Wow. Gentleman Thief not only trying to punch his ticket, but pretty much trying to punch it with a perfect performance. Can he go this entire... This is the regional finals. This is the best of the best in North America. If Gentleman Thief can win this whole thing 3-0 the entire way, not dropping a game, that's insane.
Now, I'm not much of a thinker, man, but I would think he'd be pretty good if he did that.
Yeah, he might not too bad.
He might be a little nice. He's a little nice.
I gotta find a way to hate on him, because if I don't, I'll think of something as we go along. But if I don't, he'll clip this and be like, yeah, remember that time you said nice things about me?
Be like, you didn't do it with a Tiro, though.
Yeah, I gotta figure something out. We'll get there.
The bit evade and the PPPK. Squeeze for a little extra. Oh, evades the grounded stream there. Very nice. GT, 2 rounds away from securing his spot in the Open Championship.
In such stellar matchup knowledge, knowing that that low is something that he had to look for, he steps in the correct direction to beat that half circular. He comes out. 4P tries to catch a step. It doesn't come. Tries to catch another step. Time around, Crazy Drunk does find a hit. And he gets those drinks. PKK, 3P. I mean, just it's a rough day at the office here. 3 drinks, drinks in. Finally finds something and gets some damage. All right.
Oh, we're at 12, 13.
I'm gonna get to 13. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's a super good. That's a big gain for Crazy Drunk right there. And we start with the Cho'On too. So much damage.
Yeah, rare footage of a failed evade from.
Oh, we're at the wall.
From Gentleman Thief, and he somehow manages to find a wall. Everything's working right now. It just is.
Magnet hands. Oh no! And we get the Cho'On. It's a lot of damage there.
Okay. Okay, comes out. Beautiful stuff. All right. Can Crazy Drunk break the curse? 2 rounds for him so far. Oh, tries to catch something off the backdash. Mixed time, doesn't want to guess. Opts for damage. I respect that. Doesn't really care about the drinks. Walk up 9K is disrespectful. I like that.
Oh no, clipped at the last second. Clipped by the high.
The low comes out and he reads it right. You do not.
Oh no, this is scary. This is scary.
You do not want to let him live with it. Don't give him a sliver. Don't give him a sliver. He gave him a sliver.
Oh!
He gave him a sliver. He gave him a sliver.
Oh no.
You don't.
Oh no.
You don't get chances against GT.
Don't do
the
this.
last thing you do
Not like this.
is give him a sliver. That's crazy.
This is potentially the last round.
Nah.
GT needs, and we duck. We launch the 3P plus K. We put him at the wall.
Nah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You got that meter. You gotta use it.
You gotta burn it. Come on, 17. Who cares? Do all
You
the
can't go out with a full wallet, man. Come on.
There's one of them. Low high comes out. Chop.
Oh, no.
PK comes out. Oh no. Oh no. Not like
Chops.
this. Not like
Very
this.
careful.
Not
No,
KP.
delays it.
PK Piano. I mean, he's chilling right now. GT is just.
Watch for the 4K.
Oh, he
Look,
finally.
that's
Okay.
second round.
Okay.
That's the thing.
He
Okay.
saves himself. He saves
Oh.
himself. When needed, a Chowan saves his life. I was gonna say listen. You just don't. You cannot give Gentleman Thief any
Oh.
chances. That's frightening. Wow.
Yeah. No, man. It's too late.
You know
for
what I
this.
mean? Like, what do you say to that? Just nah, man. Come
No,
on, man.
no.
Come on,
Like,
man.
Absolutely not. Put
It's-
that away.
It's not fair. It's just not fair sometimes, and that's
Really
what we
not.
have. This is what we have to deal with in North America.
Yeah, we have to deal with this bully.
Yeah, straight up. It is what it is, though. All right,
Excellent.
fourth throw
Oh,
comes out.
excellent.
I think GT's mad that he dropped the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, by the way, is going to be the angle where I talk trash, but we won't do it on the official Sega stream. I'll DM him later and troll him.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Regardless,
We'll do
comes
that on
out-
the watch party later.
Definitely. 6K again. Okay, we're doing the Adam Yuki special now. 66P.
Yeah, adopted a page out of the playbook.
Yes. 6K to 6K. Just because, you know. We're gaming. Boom, boom. Okay. Ooh. It's out.
A
Okay.
lot of damage.
Ooh, that's punishable. Yeah, great stuff, the crazy jump. Not only does he get that, but he gets to sneak a drink in as well.
Very nice.
Well
Very
done.
nice.
Round 3.
We go round 3, game 4.
All right, jab, elbow, more elbows. More
Keeping it
KP.
compact.
The purple flash, too. That was scary. Got a chance to roll in and get something started. He finally finds the mid that he wanted. And he'll get some
Running
drinks.
over.
Oh, I
and
don't
the
think he
knee
has enough
slide.
time to get anything more than 11 drinks. Yeah, painful. I mean, still great. Gets the round and another drink.
Round 4.
So he's fine, but see what he does from here. Oh, the step is good, but move's not over. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Tries to look for a tech, burns 2 drinks to get a launch. Doesn't find one.
And we're trading a lot of small moves right now. Tries to go for the dart break. Oh my goodness, we're just throwing them out like they're candy.
I mean, why not, right? We gotta do something. Listen, bet it all. Aloha.
Okay. The
Okay.
2K coming out there
Alright.
and Crazy Drunk kind of running away with it right now.
All right, I can hear Gentleman Thief in my brain. He just sat up and he said, all right.
Yeah,
That's what he just did.
Okay.
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 The question is, does this mean Brad? It doesn't mean
I don't
Brad.
think
okay.
I don't think so. I think we stick to our guns. I think we stick
Sometimes-
to the Karate Man.
Sometimes he gets a little excited. He's like, okay, sits up, does something silly, and then says, I have a whole set. But he just sat up. I can tell. I can hear GT sitting up right now
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Demon Paw.
already. Just to do it, right? No backdashing for you.
Drop all pretenses. We're swinging.
Yeah, I like it. 2P, I'm not guessing. And I'm going to steal the drink with 4P.
Knockout.
Way back. That is a high, by the way. But, I mean, if you're caught swinging, that's just kind of what happens.
Yeah, definitely. And the set suddenly becomes super close now. Oh, here we go. We go for the throw. We break it. Oh, we get the forward throw max damage.
That was an
Little bit of
insane read on
posing
that
for
neutral
styling.
throw, by the way. That was really good to catch that.
Yeah, definitely. The throw breaks are on point right now, except for right here.
Back throw. 2-3P. Great
Okay.
step from Crazy Drunk. I mean, he's trying to fight back as much as he can. It's that first round every time. PK Piano, and I think he'll get 3KG. Okay, yeah, he gets it. Good.
All right, here we go. One more round. This is Gentleman Thief's game to lose right now.
Yeah, all he needs is this, and he is going to Japan. This will be a long time coming for Gentleman Thief. He's had to wait all day, and let me tell you, you don't get to whip low highs against him.
Oh, you got to be very
6-6P.
careful.
He wants to back that
bring down
6-6P.
threat.
All right, he said, I'm giving it up. You're right.
in that
My
space.
bad.
Yeah,
I don't need
force
it. I don't need it. I have life lead. I'm
You
chilling.
don't need to
P
force
plus
it.
K.
P, my arms are cannons. What are you
Don't
gonna
you
do?
whip
Don't
a
touch.
damn
Feel the
thing on
4K. Watch the footsies, the movement, the cancels, the failed evades. The PP.
Listen, Sega, insert caption here. I don't even have a line to give you. That was just clinical from Gentleman Thief there. Great stuff to him. Congratulations. I'll say it as I said it before. I'll say it again. You don't get to whiff a thing against Gentleman Thief because let me tell you, if you do that, you're just not gonna.
Yeah.
just there's a reason why he is a legend, okay? This is the reason why he is the #1 player in North America, all right? So big shout outs to Gentleman Thief. He makes it to Japan in the most dominating fashion we've seen so far since HEMA. Insane work from him. Congratulations to him.
Yeah,
I mean, and again,
absolutely.
great stuff also. I want to say real quick to Crazy Drunk for making it as far as he did. He had to battle as well, and he's shown time and time again the reason why you should be afraid of him. So beautiful stuff for both of those players. But GT punches his ticket into the Open Championship. I'm proud of him. Great stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, excellent play there. Again, shout outs to Crazy Drunk. Incredible performance. By no means a slouch. Definitely a top killer for sure. But Gentleman Thief just had that little bit extra that you need whenever you get to a match like this, right? You get so deep into these brackets, you have nothing but sharks in the pool. You have to be able to fight your way out. And Gentleman Thief definitely did that. So again, huge congratulations to him. He'll be going home with the top prize for 1,000, and of course, the qualifier spot. Going to the Global Finals.
Yeah, he's an elite for a reason. You know, not only having some of the best players on the scene, but you know, being the best of the best. That means a lot. But speaking of the best, real quick before we get out of here, I want to give a shout outs to all of you guys that entered the tournament, because you guys entered in a t-shirt contest and we have our winners. First off, I want to give a shout out to Volcano Shed for securing a tee, and also another shout out to Ray Blade. Ray Blade deserved it too. An OG, triple OG, he deserves a shirt without a shadow of a doubt. And of course, VF newcomer and somebody I've been having a lot of fun watching myself, Just Monica in the building. So big shout outs to the three of you guys for winning some cool Virtua Fighter tees. Big shout outs to y'all, seriously, man.
Those shirts are nice. I like that Akira one. The split image. Those are clean.
Yeah,
those are clean.
Easily one of my favorites. So you know, again, if you entered the tournament, you entered for a chance to win the shirt, and you got one. So if we said your name, congratulations to you. But guys, I want to recap by saying a few things. First off, I want to just quickly highlight our standout performers here. In Bushidto for sure showing up, Nobi as well for showing up and going as far as they did. And also I gotta give a shout out to Tangleman and Numbers specifically for finally breaking his top 8 curse and getting to the regional finals. That's not easily done. The consistency of Black Alert to get as far as he did. The legacy that is Adam Yuki, obviously one of the best and most defensive players we've ever seen, doing what he does best, making it into that top 8. Crazy Drunk, another shout out to him for being as maniacal as he's always been. I don't know if I said Black Alert, but let me say Black Alert again for another consistent performance. And of course, at the top of the totem pole, once again, showing why he is a legend, Gentleman Thief closing this out, doing what he does in, I mean, easily the most convincing fashion we've seen so far. Bravo to our top 8 for everything they've done. Any closing thoughts for you, Limey?
Yeah, no, I mean, so much to say, but to keep it brief, you know, this has been such an incredible tournament series with all the different qualifiers, the online ones, the offline ones. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's a great time to be a VF fan. There's so much going on right now with the legacy team giving us, you know, the world stages, and of course the new team going out there. And thank you guys so much for really embracing it, you know, being such a strong community about it, and allowing us to go on this journey with you guys, working our way through the different qualifiers, you know, us, the other commentators doing it, you know, shout outs to TNS and Sega even for really having this. Yeah. For that, you know, and nothing but thankful.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, you know, with every major tournament that's been happening in 2025, it's an honor and a pleasure that Virtua Fighter is part of that big circuit. I mean, just the overall newcomers that have had the chance to come out and appreciate Virtua Fighter the way that we do. I really love the new fan base that has come around and seen what not just obviously the North American region has to offer, but all of the other regions who've been participating in Virtua Fighter have to offer, man. It's been a blast. So if you haven't done so, make sure you hop on that Discord. You know, the command's in the channel. Make sure you type out that command. I think it's !VF. Someone will correct me, but regardless.
And if you're watching this and you're like, I don't know if I should play VF, I think we have a good case for why you should.
Yeah, now's a good time to play VF. I was going to say play more VF, but if you haven't, listen, this game is nominated for a Game Award for a reason. Pick it up. It's just that good. So, yeah, again, this is gonna wrap up the North American section of Virtua Fighter, but we've got one more event happening, and that's gonna be Tiger Uppercut. From there, we will decide who our final player to join 9 of the players we have so far in the bracket.
That's right.
At
Let's go through them real quick, right?
Yeah, real fast.
We got Chinpan, we got Hima, Virgo, Shirapan, Itazan, Shiakara, Tonchan, Nero, and now Gentleman Thief.
Now, Gentleman
9
Thief,
out
right
of the
where
10.
he belongs. So yeah, this is going to be the final one. And when I tell you guys, pay attention to Tiger Uppercut, because all of the people from Japan specifically who felt like they should have had a chance to get in there, they're going to show up. And when I tell you they are not coming for play, oh, it's going to be such a big deal. I cannot wait to watch it. And that's actually coming up very, very soon. So
Very soon.
be ready for that. But either way, with that said, guys, we've done enough yapping. You guys have been friggin-tastic. We love you so much. Thank y'all for joining us for the Virtua Fighter Open Championship North American qualifiers. One more event left to go, then we're at our grand finals. But with that said, my name is Shidoshi. On behalf of Limey, TNS, and Sega, this is us signing out. See you on the next episode.
Play more VF.